Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
Stewart Meat and Entertainment. Stews and sauce. Buckhead. Cinco de Mayo. Doug and Ryan Stewart, True Live Stews. Monday and Thursday mornings live at 7 a.m. But today we got Cinco de Mayo and Buckhead and sauce. Buckhead.
Shout out to the good folks from Don Julio. We appreciate you, man. Girl, what we do, don't forget Monday and Thursday, 7 o'clock. Meeting at 6:30. Two Live Dudes experience, man.
Exactly. Had to step out of that little line because we're blocking the sun. We need all the sun we can get. All these little posters right now. And we want y'all to come out here and sauce. If you just seen it on your timeline, on your feed, stew, sauce, bucket. Fun.
Salud. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Good morning, world. Welcome to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug. I'm Ryan. Together we're the Two Live Stews experience, and we've got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning to my man, Raymond Sutton IV. My man, John Dinkle's in the building. Ralph Scott from Philly showing up, and none other than Shedrick Moore is in the building. Good morning to all of them, and good morning to you, Dougie Stew. How you feeling this morning, sir?
Fantastic, sir. How about you, man?
I, too, sir, am doing stupendous. Shouts out to the beautiful people in Detroit, Michigan, where it's still cold. WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM, HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. Big things popping. I want to get started by simply saying this. I'd like to thank the people at Don Julio for allowing the Stews to come and push their wonderful beverage and sauce for Cinco de Mayo this past Tuesday. What a time was had by all. What a time was had by all. Shouts out to you, Don Julio. Shouts out to your sauce. The reposado was flowing. We had a really good time. We bought a lot of drinks. We'll talk about that later. But my goodness, a time was had, sir.
Yeah. Time was had. Around 7, 8 o'clock, it started to get lit. Like it was real good. It turned out to be very, very good. Shouts out to Sauce, Buckhead. Shouts out to Don Julio. It was phenomenal.
Time out. Hold on. Shit, we can't miss this. No way. I kind of wish we could start the damn show over. It's Patron, man. I apologize.
You're on mute.
Got to thank God every minute of every day. Good morning, world. All my posts have been posting the wrong people. I'll go back and change that, but shout out to the wonderful people with Patron. My goodness.
Shouts out Big Walt, a.k.a. Brown, management for the Stews, directing us.
It's Big Walton, not Walt, Big Walton. Oh, I really feel, but anyway, it was a wonderful time had by all. Half price reposado, you can't beat that. You know what I've learned?
It only said it on everything I made.
Right. Yeah. Well, Tree, I can show you otherwise, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not. It's okay. So you know what goes a long way?
Mm-hmm.
Drinking water between drinks.
Absolutely.
Drinking water between drinks, and then when you know you're going to have to get someplace, pulling yourself back and standing down when people try to force you to continue to drink. You have to have thick skin in situations like we were in on Tuesday night. You got to know when to say no and how to say no. You got to stick your chest out when you say no. But safety comes first, and getting home is paramount. And I'm proud of myself for drinking water between drinks, and for about an hour and a half before I decided to leave, telling people, no, I've had enough.
Right. I had a lady friend at one point who her dad, she still lived at home. Her dad would take a shot of liquor, and he'd have another cup to the side with some water, and he'd take a shot of water.
Every time.
And he'd take like 7 or 8 shots. That's 7 or 8 drinks, but he chased it with 7 or 8 shots of water.
Shots of water.
One part liquor, one part water. And he was good. He never had no hangovers or anything like that.
And it's not, for those who may be listening, and shouts out to the good folks at WGPR.
That's old school.
That's old school. And don't think that you're not going to get the buzz because you're drinking water. You're still going to get your buzz if you're drinking the liquor.
Absolutely.
But you're hydrating yourself to be able to withstand, multiple drinks.
Yep, absolutely. So Sauce, Buckhead, shouts out to them. Phenomenal. One other thing I did this week too. I think I did it Wednesday as well. I think it was Wednesday. I did it. I went to the matinee and saw.
If it was Wednesday, that was yesterday.
Not Wednesday, Tuesday.
Okay.
So Tuesday.
So,
I went.
So the day we went to see Sauce and the folks at Sauce, the folks at Patron, and the listeners, you went to the movie before you came to the set.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Matinee. Got a great price. And I saw Michael, man. I saw Michael. I thought it was phenomenal. Shouts out to what's the black guy name? I could have looked this up too. But he actually is the dude that did that directed and produced Training Day as well. Antoine Fuqua. And I don't know how. Couple quick observations, man. Y'all talked about it pretty much when y'all saw it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't get into detail because I knew there was some people that didn't see it, so I didn't want to blow your experience.
Well, here's the thing about that too, though. It's like a kind of like a biopic. Like all of this stuff happened. Just like with the Biggie movie, we knew everything. There was nothing really new. Just like the NWA stuff, we knew pretty much all of this stuff. So 2 thoughts, man. One, I don't know how that kid that played Michael, his nephew, is ever going to be topped in a biopic.
Unfortunately,
there's nobody that's going to portray a historical figure like Michael Jackson in a movie that's going to be able to do a better job than that kid did. He looked exactly like him. The mannerisms were perfect. The dancing was perfect.
No. By the end of the movie, I was confused and I was thinking it was Michael.
I mean, there's no way that you can do a better job. So shouts out to that kid, man. I mean,
Jafar Jackson.
Shouts out to him. Incredible job. Like, you really couldn't tell any difference between the real Michael Jackson that we saw, grow up our entire lives to what this kid did in this movie.
The voice, the mannerisms. So tell me the one problem with Jafar's role. Tell me the one problem with Jafar Jackson's role.
I don't know. Tell me.
How can he not be typecasted, sir? He will not be able to do anything else outside of his brother.
Well, I don't think
his uncle.
I don't think he was ever an actor before.
Oh, no.
I think this was a special situation.
Doug,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
What else? So he's been in movies? I don't know. Has he been in movies and TVs before this?
I highly doubt that those people put him on the scene to be Michael, and he hadn't cut his chops as being an actor.
Yeah,
he was no neophyte. He's nobody's apprentice. He nailed that role.
He nailed the role, but I think this was a special situation.
No.
Hold on.
No. Okay.
I think this was, and I might be wrong. Maybe he's an
Yes, you're
established
wrong.
actor. I've never seen him in anything before this movie. Have you?
No, I haven't, but I don't watch a lot of movies.
Right.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Movies, TV, anything. That's neither here nor there. I don't think I think this was a special situation that they could get consulting from the immediate family, his dad, his uncles, his grandma. Everybody can say, no, that's not how to do it. Yeah, this, that. No, he didn't have that much bass in his voice, da. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. The other thing was, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Jafar Jackson's first major acting role was a singer within the Jackson family legacy. Final word. Oh no, it doesn't show much credits for him. You might be right. You might be right. This doesn't have much credits for him.
All right. So the other thing,
I asked for his acting credits, and it shows that he's danced in a few things, sang in a few things, but no, you might be right.
Yeah, that's fine. The other thing is, I think at some point, the Jackson family needs to do kind of like a rewind and have a celebration, a gala have you, for Joe Jackson. I actually did a little reel on this, man.
People are going to look at us differently for this, man, but I agree.
I didn't see anything in this movie, and maybe they left out the part about him being this abuser. I saw a black man, which probably isn't different than most families. I saw a black man in the 50s, late 50s, and 60s disciplining his children. I didn't see him abusing the children. They didn't make any reference to him pulling out a foreign object like a pipe and hitting them across the head or punching them in the face, anything like that. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the hoopla is around a black man disciplining 12 goddamn kids, trying to keep them out of the streets. Evidently, Gary, Indiana is just this tough place to grow up with. He didn't want his kids to get hooked on smack. He didn't want them to join a gang like the Junior Warlords and the Satan Knights. I see a guy that took his family from ashy to classy. Where's the studio audience?
Again, we see it differently. I'm not fond of him teasing Michael about his nose. I'm not fond of him calling him big nose. You know, parents shouldn't objectify things that their children will hold on to.
I've never considered calling my kids any names. That's silly. Yeah.
Well, Joe did that in the movie, and you just said
that's bad. That's bad.
Okay, yeah, that's bad.
But put that in comparison to the other 99% of how he raised them kids and what they ultimately turned out to be.
Right. He was a bully. He was somewhat of a bully, but I get it. You know. Again, I said it after watching the movie. There's fathers all around the world who've got these exceptional children who have done exceptional things, and if you look back at how dad raised them, Joe and Venus and Serena's dad, Richard, and the list just goes on and on.
Right.
The list just goes on and on.
K-Love 56, he kept them out of jail. Seriously, man, like I should have looked up. I joked about it on the reel I did. There was probably 10 of them. Not 10, maybe 9 or 10 of them. Can you imagine trying to keep 9 kids in order all around, a year or two from each other?
One of them has passed away, but I think it's 10 kids altogether.
Okay. Can you imagine in that neighborhood, the way everybody talks about Gary at that time, Gary, Indiana at that time, you working at a factory, you working at the mill 10, 12 hours a day, and you're trying to keep all these kids in order, keep them out of trouble?
And keep them out of the mill.
You give them something better?
He said that in the movie a couple times. I don't want y'all being like me. You're either going to win or you're going to lose. I want you to be winners.
Now, did he stalk them kids? That was the funny thing. It wasn't supposed to be funny. But I felt like it was one of them scary movies where every time they turned the corner, Joe was going to be standing there.
I mean, there was several, well, not them, Michael.
Oh, Michael. Yeah, the movie.
It was Michael.
Yeah.
He knew Michael was special. He knew Michael was the key, and he kind of haunted Michael.
some spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, but it's been a couple of weeks, so we gave you time. When Michael got his nose done, man, and when he walked in the house, I knew any second Joe was gonna pop up. What's up, Michael?
No question.
Like he stalked the shit out of Michael. He did.
Michael would come to his room, and Joe would just be in the room sitting on the bed waiting on him.
Last thing.
It is the Two Live Stews, Doug Store, Ryan Store, Two Live Stews experience.
Do you think it was a bad thing that Joe was trying to make sure everybody could eat? Like when Michael went on tour by himself and did his own album, Joe was insistent that he include his brothers and that they do this farewell tour or this victory tour. Like, do you think he was bad for saying, hey, man, you're at this level, you can make it that everybody eats? All your brothers you grew up with, your blood. Do you think he was a bad guy for trying to force him to work with the Jackson 5, with his brothers?
I disagree with that, but I understood. I disagree with that. You got to let people be themselves. You got to let people do their own thing, especially when you're a grown-ass adult.
He didn't tell him not to do his own thing. He just said, man, listen, you the biggest thing that's ever happened in entertainment. You need to make sure that your family can eat. His ass is mine 9 to 5. After that, y'all can do what y'all want. But at 9 in the morning, he needs to be behind that mic with me. I had a problem with that. I didn't have.
Especially if Mike didn't want to do it. I had a problem with that. I'm a fan. I'm an advocate for everybody doing what they want to do in their life.
Now I'm gonna say this because in the video that I did, the reel that I did.
Shouts out to the Knicks.
People popped in there. Oh my gosh, freaking Patrick.
Shouts out to the Knicks.
People popped on the video, made comments saying that he allegedly molested LaToya. That he hit Catherine with some kind of board. Somebody posted he hit her with some kind of board. I haven't heard those things, so I reserve the right to change my mind on this. If somebody shows me, but I think that they would have had that stuff in the movie. They would have referenced that in the movie. They didn't.
Well, don't you think it says something that Janet, who was the next biggest star behind Michael, was like, don't put me in that, count me out, I got nothing to do with it? Don't you think there's something there?
Yeah, but everybody else signed off on it.
But what about Janet? I didn't say nothing about everybody else. I said Janet.
I don't know why Janet wasn't there, man.
Right. Okay, because there's things that happen in that house, sir.
Yeah.
And there's an opportunity for a couple more movies to spin off of that one.
Oh, absolutely.
In my humble opinion.
There's definitely going to be a follow-up. There's definitely going to be a follow-up.
Yep.
It was great, though. I thought it was a great job. I don't see how that kid, once again, I can't see how anybody could
the problem Michael had with his nose, which ultimately probably had him getting on medicine and pills to was his dad teasing him about his nose. If his dad didn't highlight his big nose, Mike Bobby would have been fine with his big nose.
Yeah.
But it was a problem because his dad highlighted it often.
Hey, shouts out to WGPR 107.5 in the D. When we get back from the break, NBA talk, man.
Shut up, Rail.
We got to go.
Right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now we got to go to break. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Up next in August with your boys, the Two Live Stews, man. We will be spending some time with Jelani getting into some basketball because there's a lot of basketball to get in.
We'll be topping it up with Jelani, Detroit native, Detroit fan. Talk a little bit Detroit basketball.
Keep it locked, y'all. Two Live Stews.
It was phenomenal, man. I thought it was phenomenal. He killed it. Everybody killed it. Everybody was very believable. The Joe Jackson guy, the guy that played Joe Jackson, seemed very Joe Jackson-ish. I mean, it was good, man. It was great. Who didn't? What black father in the 60s didn't whoop their kids, man?
I got a PSA to all golfers. It's your boy One Live Stu, Ryan Stewart. Y'all listen up. If you love golf and you love giving back, this one is for you. On August 14th, 2026, that's right, this year, the Safari Sportsman Club is hosting a big charity golf tournament at Crystal Lakes Golf Course. And yes, of course, the Two Live Stews will not just be hosting that tournament. We're playing in that tournament too, shorty. Y'all pull up on your boys. Great course, great people, even better cause. If you want to play, sponsor, or just get the details, hit our guy Gregory Jackson up at 678 678-761-5937. That's 678-761-5937. Gregory Jackson. Or you can email info@stjameslodge4.org. info@stjameslodge4.org. Lock it in right now. August 14th, we'll see you on the course. Damn, Calvin.
My name Calvin from Greenville, South Carolina. It's 2026. My daddy put me on these boys early 2000s.
Damn, Calvin, daddy put him on the
Probably
screen.
03, 05. My dad was like, hey, you say you want to do radio, right? These some black men doing radio. Boom, turn it on, like, shut up, listen to these boys. And goddamn, I ended up being a radio media major in college. I'm in sales, still do the podcast, so I'm just letting y'all know the next generation, you know what I mean? We was tapped in.
Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I'm Ryan, but together we have the Two Live Stews, and this is your Two Live Stews experience. Came back with a dope video, sir. You care to explain?
Yeah, so the young man in that video was talking to us about how when he was a kid, his dad used to have the radio on listening to us, and it basically inspired him to get into radio. That's it. That's the story. From South Carolina, and said the reason he became a media major in college is basically because of us. So, I mean, shouts out to him, man. Phenomenal. Thank you, bro. We've this is what, 27th year in this business? 27 years. Yeah, at some point, some degree or another. So yeah, bunch of big stuff, man.
A lot of basketball going on, man. We're very happy to introduce and bring into the Doghouse. I believe it's his first appearance in the Doghouse with the Stews.
Mm-hmm.
None other than my man JB, straight Detroit native, down here in Georgia now, but he still reps his city, reps his teams, and with what the Pistons have going on right now in the NBA and the postseason play, as a matter of fact, being the #1 overall seeded team in NBA basketball this year. Let's welcome in Jelani, man. Jelani's in the building with the Two Live Stews. Jelani, what's up, King?
What up, though?
Hey, man, good to see you, brother. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm feeling good, man. We're almost to the weekend, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. Join us right now is Jelani, big-time Detroit Pistons fan, big-time Detroit sports fan in general, associated with the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network through a bunch of different channels, man, and he's with the Stews this morning chopping it up.
Did you foresee this prior to the season, Jelani? Detroit played, they've had a phenomenal year. Did you know they would be even in the realm of being considered the #1 overall seeded team in the NBA?
Not #1, but I will say I had them top 3. I said they would finish top 3. Just how last year they played the Knicks, you could see that they were just an inexperienced team. And the more experienced team won, and they used it to their advantage. So gaining that experience, I just felt they were going to be able to take that into the following season. And then, picking up some replacements, getting a shooter like Duncan Robinson and Jalen Duren and Cade, as we see, Cade has continued to progress, to that superstar level. So I just knew that process, it was just a process and it was coming. But #1, no, I did not see that, but I did have them top 3.
How much did you know about? Let's focus a little bit on Cade Cunningham, man. Most people don't watch a bunch of Oklahoma State basketball. How much did you know about this kid coming out of college? And did you think, even when you did your research, did you think he was going to be this nice?
Not this nice. not this nice.
Yeah.
I mean, they talked about Cade and yeah, I mean, when you look at Oklahoma State, not necessarily a basketball school. So,
right. You think Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas, that's it.
Yeah. And, I don't know why I want to say Marcus Smart went there, but maybe I could be wrong, about that. But definitely, more of a football school than a basketball school. But as people went on and they were just talking about, and then you looked at, some of the other draft picks that was in that year, and I'm like, okay, we may have something that we can build, off of. But yeah, as the seasons, started to go on, I didn't feel like, how I felt when we got Grant Hill, year one. But as the season went on, you could tell like he got a dog in him, man, and he's not playing around.
Talking
Jelani,
to go ahead.
Go ahead, Doug. Go ahead.
Talking to our folk Jelani from the Jelani Show, the Wait a Minute Show, with the Two Live Stews experience.
Jelani, Cade is huge, but this time of year, for your team to get it done and for y'all to have success, you're going to need a supporting cast. Yes. You got Tobias Harris dropping 20 points in that first game. You got Duncan Robinson dropping 19 points in that first game. You got Duran, as you mentioned a second ago, dropping 11 and getting 12 boards. Sir, talk about the supporting cast and how that's going to assist them when it comes to battling one of those dogs that they may ultimately end up facing if they get to the championship out of the West.
Oh, it's going to be major. It's going to be all the difference in the world because, like you just said, Cade, you already know what Cade's going to give you. It don't matter who's out there, who they're playing. He's going to get his. That supporting cast and Tobias Harris, man, he has stepped up the last 4 or 5 games to being consistent. I think he's over 20 points each and every game, the last 5 games that they've played. But absolutely, it's going to have to be Jenkins off the bench. It's going to have to be just small things. If you look at that game, that first game 1, as far as like that supporting cast, sometimes people think that the supporting cast, somebody got to come out and hit, 15. It's not always the case. If you look at it, the end of quarter 1 and the end of quarter 2, Holland hit a big 3 at because remember Strus got that dunk and about 3 seconds left, and Holland got the 3 at the buzzer at halftime, and Green got the 3 at the end of the first quarter. That's 6 points, and then if you look at how that game played out, this game would have been a lot closer at the end versus them winning by 10. They would have won by 1, but that could have just changed a lot. So just guys, making those type of shots, those guys making sure that they're playing defense. I think the biggest thing, and you may be getting in this, Ryan and Doug, is that my man Asur Thompson, he got to get him a go-to move or something because they are not worried about him shooting the ball, even if it's a little floater, just to kind of keep them honest. I'm not saying go out there and pull a 3, but yes, the supporting cast, I think Asur Thompson, stepping up a little bit, but Duncan Robinson, he's going to have to be on. I would like to see them kind of run Duncan a little bit more across the court like they do Reggie Miller, running them through them screens, and you got to run through Jalen and beef Stu out there. And after a while, you're going to get tired of, doing that. Steph Curry does that. So, but that supporting cast is going to be major for them to get where we want them to get to.
Chopping it up, finishing up with our folk Jelani from the Wait a Minute Show with the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Before we let you go, man, quick thoughts. You year-round Detroit really focus. Shouts out to our folks, WGPR 107.5 in Detroit, Michigan. Give us a quick take, your thoughts about the Lions' disappointing ending to the season for them, man. What are your thoughts about the previous year, and how do you feel about you guys coming into the new season in the next couple of months?
Yeah, it was disappointing because and Ryan know this. I was talking about Super Bowl. And I think it was a legitimate, to be able to talk about it, at least at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely.
So they start playing the games.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was disappointing because there were games that they normally would win that they lost. They shouldn't have lost to Minnesota. I think that was Thanksgiving night. Christmas, it was somewhere at the end of that. I think they only put up like 9 points. So it's a lot of games that they left on the table that they should not have left. The offensive line became, a problem. And of course, when you got the problems on the offensive line, then you kind of start showing your hand. You can't, because our whole thing was predicated off of the run game. So if you shut down the run game, you shut down Gibbs, you shut down Montgomery. Saint and J-Mo and the rest of them boys, and we didn't have Laporta, so for some of that's impactful. So it's disappointing, but what you can take from that is that you should have seen where you need to, things that you need to address, which I think they did. to a certain degree on the offensive side, getting this kid Blake Miller out of Clemson. I think they're gonna move Panay over to the other side. So you want to solidify that line. And I think it's one other thing. I think running back. We got Pacheco. Pacheco is not David Montgomery. I'm not asking him to be David Montgomery, at all. But I think as far as like a skill set that you want that running back to have to be that second tier or that Robin to Gibbs, you got to have somebody that's a little bit more diverse. I wish they had got the kid Emmett Johnson out of Nebraska. I think he went to Kansas City, or Stapleton, who out of Penn State, he went to the Titans. Big backs, I think, would be versatile. That will help. But they didn't do it. On the defensive side, they got some, linebackers and edge rushers and D-line, which we needed more than anything because we were getting toasted out there on the defensive line. So if we can stay healthy and then add what we got on the draft, we'll be able to make some noise again.
Atlanta and Detroit, Jelani, before we let you go, had a similar problem. They've got a bell cow back in Robinson in Atlanta and Gibbs in Detroit. And when you've got a Montgomery, or you've got a solid number two, Algier. In my humble opinion, Algier, I think it takes carries away from the bell cow. So I hear you and agree. I think Pacheco will be a blessing because he's not a Montgomery. So they won't have to find a reason to get him 8 to 10 carries. That's going to be a few more carries for Gibbs, who deserves to get a few more carries, in my humble opinion. Do you look at it like that, or am I thinking someplace that I probably shouldn't be thinking?
I don't like that, because then now we telling Gibbs, hey, you better start, doing Tybo and be ready to go.
We need even more out of you.
And it's still, to me, it tells the defense what we're doing, because with Pacheco out there, he's not catching the ball out of the backfield. They're not really worried about that. He's not, and the reason I said David Montgomery could improvise, and where we thought he would lose 2 yards, he would gain 2 yards. That's something to be said. Right. I don't see Pacheco doing that.
Okay.
He's north and south. If we can open up the lanes, he gonna take off. But as far as like improvising, that's my only problem. So when he out there, we kind of show our hand of what we're doing.
Hey, Jelani,
this chopping up segment is real strong, man. Y'all bringing the heat. We appreciate you, Jelani.
Yep.
Before we let you go, though, tell people where they can hear your show, the Wait a Minute Show.
Yeah.
When and where?
I'm on YouTube like y'all. So just youtube.com/@the-Wait-a-Minute-Show. The Wait a Minute Show. That's where you can find me.
That's what's up, man. Jelani, thank you for your time, brother.
No problem.
Well done, Jelani. Yeah, man. And I said this last year, it is the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Shout out to the could be from Detroit that's listening, WGPR. I'm sure y'all enjoy JB. Gibbs needs the ball. And when you've got another back that is making money and deserves 10 to 15 carries, that's 10 to 15 times that Gibbs isn't going to touch it. That's 10 to 15 times that Robinson is not going to touch it. And when you got a back like that, I understand the thunder and lightning aspect of a backfield, but man, sometimes you got to give the beast the ball, and Gibbs is a beast. I'm looking forward to seeing how he handles things this year without Montgomery being there.
Absolutely. Listen, if you'd like to donate to the show, we'd appreciate it. Hit us up look to the bottom of the chat. There we go. I was looking for that. Hit us up. You can click on the little QR code to the bottom right there and donate the preferred way on Cash App to help keep the lights on for the Two Live Stews. If you'd like to do it the original way on YouTube, look to the bottom of the chat to the right, and there's a $ or either a heart sign based on when you're watching, and you can donate there as well. But once again, the easiest, best way to do it is through Cash App. The Cash App is $ 2 Live Stews, or you can just click on the QR code once again.
A lot of things in the world of basketball to talk about, man. Real quick, the Detroit Pistons did have a 7-game series with Orlando. It shouldn't have gone down like that. The Detroit Pistons did find themselves down 3-1 to Orlando before they found the intestinal fortitude to fight back. What does that make you think when Detroit was the number 1 overall seed? However, they struggled with the team that was in the play-in to get into the postseason in Orlando. What does that tell you?
I think that Orlando's a better team than people thought. Okay. And they're better than their seeding was.
Okay.
I think Orlando is with Banchero. They got a real young squad. The coaches seems to be good. I just think they're better than their seed was in the playoffs this year.
Orlando fired head coach Jamal Mosley.
Yeah, which I don't understand why.
I wanted to talk to you about that. I'm confused.
I think he had him going on the right track.
How do you take the number 1 overall seeded team to 7 games?
Yeah, and lose your job.
And lose your job.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
No one foresaw Orlando being one of the teams that would be playing in the postseason prior to basketball starting. They have a good year. Did they have some struggles? Yes. But I didn't think head coach Jamal Mosley deserved to be fired after his team put forth such a valiant effort in the number 1 in the first series.
It had to be something internal, something they didn't like about him. I don't like the move at all. We need to quickly run through these scores, though, from the games from last night. Knicks go up in the series 2-0 over the 76ers, 108 to 102. Karl Anthony Towns, 20, 10, and 7. The Timberwolves got their ass cut by 40-something. I think it was 41, 38 or something like that.
Yeah, final
Spurs
score was,
beat – go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, you go ahead, sir. Please, go ahead.
Spurs final score, Spurs win 133-95. Wembanyama 19 and 15 boards. Let's take it back to Tuesday night. Cavaliers go down to the Pistons 111-101. James Harden had 22 points, but it wasn't enough. Cade Cunningham, as we just talked about with Jelani just now, 23 and 7. And the Oklahoma City Thunder did what they were supposed to do, protect the home court. They beat the Lakers.
Yeah, 133-95 last night. They got smashed. And we don't have time to get into it now, man, but I'm going to have a little rant. I think it's what some people deem a hot take about LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers here shortly, whenever the time will allow itself. I got something I got to say, and I want everybody to listen when I say it.
Stefon Diggs, man, big news for him. Don't go away. Two Live Stews experience. We'll talk about it when we get back.
Everybody on the come up these days in these streets. Fellas, y'all be careful. Ladies, y'all be careful too. Everybody on the come up. By any means necessary. They're trying to come up. Y'all be careful in these streets.
What up, folks? It's your boy Doug Stewart, one half of the world famous Two Live Stews. Now, what I do in my daily life is I work in the financial services industry. In particular, I sell life insurance, okay? I do retirement planning, investing as well, but really I focus on life insurance. You need somebody that you can trust to sell you a life insurance policy, to get you the right life insurance policy. I'm your guy. Y'all know me from these streets. I'm somewhat of a public figure. I'm not going to do anything wrong to damage my reputation at all right? So if you need life insurance, your mama need life insurance, your kids need life insurance, holla at me. Holla at your boy, all right? 678-770-8073. That's 678-770-8073. I've been doing this thing a long, long time. I've hired, trained, and managed employees and agents in the life insurance industry. Holla at your boy. I got you covered. You good. 678-770-8073. I got you.
Welcome back to you guys. The Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan, so to make up those dudes. Quick shout out to the incredible people over at Patron. Thank you, Patron. We appreciate you for having us out at Sauce on Tuesday night to celebrate Cinco de Mayo with everyone that came through. Folks pulled up Big Willie style, and we really appreciate y'all for doing so.
The term scandally clad and talking about women.
Don't do this, man.
No, I'm not saying anything bad. There were several scandally clad women that showed up at Sauce. It was intriguing.
Do you deem scandally clad as a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not saying it's good or bad, but like there was a chick that came out there, man, and they're younger. They're younger as well. There was a chick that came out there, man, that had some, and everybody remembers this that was out there. She had some low.
Oh, the jeans with the low cut with the red thong underneath it. What are you talking about? Is that what you're talking about?
A lot of bustices out there, like just. I mean, it was great.
But I was about to say, you're not talking about it as if you don't want that to happen at your event, do you?
I'm just saying it was kind of interesting. It was kind of interesting. Like,
shouts out to look at this. This is funny. I just put this in the
booty
in the
meat
feed.
was out in extraordinary amounts at Sauce's past Cinco de Mayo.
Shouts out to the great Marcus Harper. We appreciate you, Marcus. Post this message one more time, Tree. He used to intern with us back in the day. He's still really down with the stews, and he pulls up whenever the stew's out. Appreciate you, Marcus. Always good to see you, man.
We gotta get Marcus on to chop it up with us at some point as well. He's a big Laker fan.
Marcus said booty meat was out. What I've learned, because I don't spend a lot of time in the streets. I'll be at the house chasing kids. But what I've learned is exposing the top of titty meat or the bottom of titty meat, exposing the top of bunkie meat or the bottom of bunkie meat is in. They don't. It's not frowned. It's not frowned upon.
Yeah.
It's not deemed negative. You're not looked at in a disparaging way if you've got top titty meat, bottom titty meat, top booty meat, bottom booty meat hanging out of your clothes. It's okay in 2026.
So listen to me. I made that observation when I went to Tennessee State's homecoming for the first time last year. Or it's a year and a half ago now, basically. And I came back, and on the show, I talked about how it's in style. It's in style for the bottom half of your breast meat to be hanging out the bottom of the shirt. Like they'll cut off the shirt. They'll cut off the shirt. What?
Not the bottom, not the whole half. It's just a piece of titty meat, not the whole titty.
I mean, you understand. You don't see no nipples or nothing like that is my point.
Right. But if they raise their hand, you can see the whole titty. Hand,
you can see all types of nipples.
Everything. You can see everything.
But that's in style now. And, you know.
I walked up to one girl and was like, hey, listen, so if you were in the 8th grade, you wanted to ask your teacher a question, what would you do? And she didn't. It went over her head. So I just walked away.
You wanted to raise her hand.
Right, I wanted her to throw her hand up like this.
Expose that breast meat a little bit more.
You might as well if you show me that little piece.
Oh man, I don't know. You know what? You know what it is, man? And it's not like it's not over the top where I'm going to start calling them names or calling them out of their names or something like that.
Please
but
don't do that.
I blame all this on two people.
Who?
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh my God.
I blame it all on them.
We are not doing this.
I blame all on them too.
No,
I was going to say a third and throw in Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj is a little bit older demographic than this demographic of young ladies wearing this type of stuff.
Well, a couple people came to me
Go ahead.
A couple people came up to me at the event and they told me thank you for defending women's honor, especially Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, because of what you were saying on the last show on Monday.
Nobody told you that. Nobody told you.
About two or three people came up to me and said, "Hey man, thank you for sticking up for our women and their rights to show titty meat and ass meat if they want."
Their rights. You just made that up.
They have the right to do that.
That's cap. Nobody came up to you and said, "Thank you for defending women's rights." As Sauce. That's cap. I call cap. Stefon Diggs, man, former New England Patriot wide receiver, Minnesota.
Speaking of titty meat, go ahead.
And you're watching the 2 Lot Stews Experience. He was found not guilty, man. And I guess if he was here, him and his family and his friends, they'd be applauded, man. Not guilty to all charges regarding an alleged 2025 assault on his personal chef. He was found not guilty of felony strangulation, misdemeanor assault, and battery. The jury reached a unanimous verdict in under 2 hours, roughly 90 minutes after a 2-day trial. The allegations stem from a December 2025 incident involving a dispute with his former live-in chef. Why you got a live-in? That just makes for problems right there in itself.
For the record, allegedly, there's more than a live-in chef in there. There's a live-in chef. There's a live-in female gardener. There's a live-in female dishwasher. There's a live-in female, I dust the furniture. There's a live-in female, I vacuum the floors. I sweep. That's my job. So he's got them all in rooms that he can go in and out of as he so chooses, allegedly.
Like a bootleg Hugh Hefner.
It's some kind of brothel over there.
Brothel.
It's an alleged brothel over there.
I was sitting down talking to Reggie Carson. Shouts out to Reggie Carson. Reggie Carson sat down. He came and hung out with us at Sauce as well. And he had been watching it a little bit. You know, he's semi-retired and he, you know, has some time and he follows up on football issues because that's what he does. He's an insider. And he said, this man is literally out of control. Like all the testimony and all of the stuff that the attorneys brought forward, the information and the facts about the case or whatever, that Diggs is literally living the lifestyle of a pimp / porn producer.
Tell the story that you talked about at the event on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. So, and most people watching this show, they love sports, so they watch, you know, ESPN all the time or whatever, and little shows that go along with ESPN. They went around, I don't know who it was, went around the locker room of the Minnesota Vikings and said, who's the last teammate that you would want dating your sister? And to a man, 6 or 7 dudes in a row. Easily. Diggs. I don't want Diggs dating my sister. Oh, Diggs, absolutely. Diggs, Stefon Diggs. I don't want him nowhere around my sister. And this is way before all of this types of stuff and lawsuits came about. Like, what is Diggs doing? Is he some type of pervert? Is he like, why would his teammates all to a man point at him saying he's some type of pervert? They don't want him around their family, their sisters. What's going on? You spent 5 years in the NFL locker room. What's going on?
He's an NFL receiver that is highly accomplished. And when he's not playing football for one of the teams that has employed him for his services, he's a home plumber. He lays pipe.
Diggs' legal team argued the claims were fabricated as a money grab and an act of retaliation, citing a lack of physical evidence and medical records, which takes me back to
now. Back in the day, from one plumber to another, there's nothing wrong if you're plumbing with honesty. If you're telling the truth about you fixing pipes, it's all good. But if you're lying to people and you're being overly aggressive and you've got them living in your house and you've got them working for you and all that kind of stuff, Smokey Robinson, now Diggs, you find yourself in situations when you got these fine women that's just living in your crib.
So okay, let's narrow this down a little bit. You're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night or early in the morning and go to the kitchen to get something to drink?
Yeah.
You don't put on a suit and tie to go do that. You get out your bed and you just go to the refrigerator, right?
Right.
Well, if you catch me, I'm gonna be bucking naked. I try to sneak out, make sure the kids don't see me, but I'm gonna be bucking naked. At any moment, if Diggs goes to his kitchen and sees somebody in one of them little lingerie things.
Right. But
you were about to say something. I didn't mean to cut you off. Please go ahead.
No. Here's a deeper conversation, and you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. They made it sound like that this was laughable, that this was some type of extortion type situation, almost. They laughed it out of court. Like it was like easily he won the case. How is it?
The deliberation was right around an hour. I think a little over an hour the deliberation was. That's no time for a case like this. These people didn't have any questions that Diggs didn't do the things that he was accused of, allegedly. Arley may talk about it because she talked about it the other day when she comes on in a few minutes. But 60 minutes to an hour and a half, that ain't no time to deliberate a charge like this, man. Didn't take them any time at all.
Okay, here's my question. Bill Cosby came out of his pocket $60 million. Damn. Something that he allegedly did 40 years ago. How is it everybody's laughing at Diggs' case? They laughed at
well, I got an answer.
What?
I have an answer.
Right. So let me finish up the finish up the thought. How is it they laughed his complainants out of court, not guilty, in 2 days on trial. Bill Cosby was on trial for, I don't know, weeks, months, years.
Right.
He ended up paying $60 million to people that sued him, to these women that sued him. So something that allegedly happened 40 years ago, where they don't have any video, they don't have any documentation that it happened. But Diggs goes free in 2026.
Right.
In 2026, Bill Cosby goes to jail and pays out $60 million. How do you make sense of that?
Because Tree keeps receipts. In 2026, when you're a multimillionaire with camera, home video footage, surveillance footage, text messages, emails, you can find receipts to substantiate what you're saying versus someone else. Bill had the people that were making the decision for Bill only had evidence from someone's mouth. He didn't have text messages. He didn't have pictures. He didn't have videos. It was his word against theirs.
You're saying to his defense.
Yes. It's easier for Diggs to prove his case. He's got evidence. Sir, if I choked her, how come the next morning when I asked her for eggs, her response was, "Of course, Daddy, I'll take care of that."
Red Stick Poodle, this is a very good point. Bill admitted he drugged women. He did it once. But that's not the way to characterize it. He didn't in Bill's mind, the way he explained it, he didn't drug them. They were partying.
They were partying.
They were willful accomplices and taking these pills or whatever.
Poodle. Thank you, Red Stick Poodle. Thank you.
That's what Bill was like. She knew what I was giving her. We were partying. This is what we did back then.
I always lean on this. They talked, some news outlet spoke with Bill's wife to ask her thoughts about the accusations that Bill has been accused of. And her response was, maybe my husband deserves all of this backlash he's receiving right now. I will agree. However, my husband did not rape those women.
Right.
Bill's wife said that.
Right.
Yeah, he was partying in the streets. He was a star. They just did certain things, and everybody in the room did certain things. But my husband did not rape those women. However, he deserves all the hell he's getting.
Yeah. Several people just posted that he admitted to drugging them. He actually made the statement. Somebody just posted, Tree had up here, that Bill stated in court in these proceedings that everything they're saying I did. So, I mean, in effect, he told on himself. It's just very.
And what 70-year-old man won't tell on himself?
Right.
I mean,
but you would think his attorneys would say, "Hey, man, don't tell on yourself." That they would mention that to him. And he doesn't even look at it. I'm sure.
The younger you are and the older you are, you have no choice but to be convicted to tell the truth. They can't help it when you're young and old.
Yeah, but
I ain't holding my tongue for nobody. I ain't doing nothing wrong. We was all doing drugs that I paid for.
Right, but in his mind, I'm sure in his mind, he's not telling on himself. He's telling the truth, which is not assault, which is not rape. They were partying. They were doing this together.
And then a group of your peers see it another way.
Yeah.
So you end up spending $60 million and you end up going to jail.
Evidently, man, or he should have had Diggs' attorneys.
I didn't see this. I'm glad. James Cooper, we appreciate you, James Cooper. A potential case of Marcellus Wiley is one to watch. Someone that we know extremely well. He's in hot water right now for allegedly grooming a young lady from the age of 13 to 18 till he can have sex with her, allegedly.
What?
And there's other women coming out. There's other women coming out, and a former ESPN employee coming out saying that dude's a straight perv, allegedly.
Oh man, I haven't heard anything about this. When does this news break?
I read some stuff on it earlier this week. It is a real thing, sir.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
Marcellus Wiley was talking mad stuff about his former colleague's scandals when he was the one himself. Shouts out to Julius 29C. His words, not mine. But allegedly,
Julius, shouts out to you. He came out and hung out with us at Sauce.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. You gotta be careful in these streets, man. But again, Diggs, the paper trail was easy because this chick's living in your house. And allegedly, after you choked her out, she stayed in your house. She wasn't running to get out of there.
Yeah.
She wasn't running to get out of there, man.
Diggs is a freaking menace to society, man. He's a freaking menace to society.
Or is he just a young man that's got a lot of energy and got a lot of paper? And
He got a lot of energy.
yeah, he got a lot of energy.
Yeah, I guess
You gotta have energy if you sexing 5 women that live in your house whenever you want to, man.
Hey, man, hey, listen, he ain't married. He probably has an understanding with these chicks. He probably keeps it real with them, you know. I'm seeing other people. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Are you down with that? Are you okay with that? He probably giving them a little, you know, a little speech at the beginning of their relationships.
No, they're signing paper, sir. He beat this case so quick because there's ink on paper, NDAs and all kind of stuff. I guarantee it. I don't know it to be factually true, but I guarantee he's protected.
Yeah. All right, Arley Wood coming up. Go ahead. You gonna say?
I better not. I think you just saved my life just now by making your comment about Arley coming on because I was about to.
It was that derogatory what you were gonna say?
I was about to dig deep with a comment, sir, but I realized that I probably shouldn't dig deep with that comment.
Good. But I'm telling you, the influence of Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion on these young women today is incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
I didn't think anybody at our event on Tuesday was dressed improperly. I don't look at it that way. I don't think. Never mind.
I keep going. I don't want to keep going back to that debate. Arley coming up next. Arley came and hung out with us, doing Arley things, just vibrant and happy and jolly. He's always jolly. So Arley's coming up to talk some entertainment news, and I'm sure she'll give us her thoughts on the big event at Sauce.
Can I say something real quick, man?
Mm-hmm.
Shame on all of y'all that was cool with LeBron being the third option for the Lakers. Shame on all of y'all that was giving Austin Reeves the goddamn ball before LeBron James. At one point in time this season, Austin Reeves was the second option for the Lakers. Shame on y'all.
And we were winning.
Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all.
You make it sound like it wasn't working. You got something going on with your thing too, man. Your screen. It was working. Why are we? I don't get it. Why are you mad?
The proof is in the pudding, and we'll talk about it a little bit later when time allows. But a guy that scores 8 points in a playoff game should not be ahead of the greatest scorer of all times. I'll talk about it later.
He's 50-something years old.
I don't give a damn. He's why y'all are where y'all are right now, not the other guys that y'all put ahead of him.
Yeah, man.
And you were fine with it. You were fine with it, too.
Calm down,
You were trying to get rid of him. He don't deserve no $50 million. Okay. If y'all willing to pay Austin Reeves 48, y'all going to have to pay LeBron 50 if y'all want him back.
He's 60 years old, man. He got grandkids.
Right. He's the reason why y'all are where y'all are.
Bronny goes home to a wife and kids, man. What are you talking about? It was working, too, with Austin and Luka and all of them guys, man.
Arley Wood up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews, for an Arley Wood Report. It's time for some entertainment and some birthdays. Y'all keep it locked.
You showing your real LeBron James?
No.
Love.
You showing your hate for him. Because all year you belittled him. You've talked bad and down about him.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's a lie. That's a
yes. Man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/OneLiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/OneLiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses. Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arley?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and Poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949.
Get your ass up in here. Oh, brother man! Oh, give him his props. Brother man paid for us to go to the movies, Arley.
That's right, and I'm going to see Michael with Tree, Doug, and Ryan, and I'm getting popcorn too.
Popcorn,
I
popcorn.
don't care what Doug says.
And the slushy in this motherfucker. Welcome back to your boys the Two Line Stews. You guys, that is Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. We're happy to be joined by none other than Arley Report.
Hey, Arley.
What's up with the backhand bounce, shawty?
Hey, can I ask y'all a question real quick?
And a slushy in this mother.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick? Could y'all tell that my back was hurting at the event?
Oh no, sir.
no.
You chased me down. I snatched the mic from you and you ran me down. So wasn't nothing hurting on you. You're lying with your feet and your orthopedic shoes on.
But I didn't catch you, did I?
You did, because how did you get that mic back?
Hey, listen, Ali, you brought something up just now. I wanted to talk with you about your shoes.
And welcome back to the Stews. WGPR Hot 107.5. We appreciate y'all in Detroit.
What's up?
Two Last Stews experience.
Are those shoes specific for the issues you had with your feet a couple of months ago? Because the soles on your shoes that you had on was at least 4 or 5 inches thick.
I'm not laughing, Ryan. I'm not laughing.
What's going on?
Laughing.
Did your doctor prescribe them to you, man? What's going on? What's going on with the shoes you had on at Sauce? Oh yeah, we cutting into all these times.
It's okay. It's okay.
They say it's your family that will do this kind of stuff to you, man, and it's fine.
What did your son say about your shoes, Ryan? What did your son say?
Everybody noticed your shoes were 5 inches thick. The soles were 5 inches thick. Several times people came up to me and whispered, "Hey, why is your brother's soles 5 inches thick?
Why is he so tall? I didn't know he was that much taller than you, just like a little bit taller."
I wear geriatric shoes because of a few issues that I've got with my.
Ollie couldn't even hold it; she had to fall out.
Because when he told me that Mayo said he had geriatric shoes, I cried so hard. I was trying to laugh, but I was like, "It's your children. It's your own kids that'll get you. Your own children." Dad,
come back, Shane.
Hey, tell me about his geriatric shoes you're wearing, Dad.
Come back, Shane. Come back, Shane. Yeah, man, it was quite noticeable. You had 4-inch thick heels.
Ryan's
on your
heels.
I was happy to be a part of the event. And those Air Force Ones that everybody wears, those aren't comfortable. They don't support bad backs and bad necks.
Ryan, you can put some little things, some heel thingies in there. I'm gonna find them for you, and I'm gonna send you a link. That's gonna help your setup, so that there are lifts to go inside the shoe that you don't have to wear the lifts outside the shoe.
You know what's fascinating, man? Getting old. Just the other day, you were talking about this clip that one of the Berkeley High School fans sent to you of a great play that you made in the game 30-something years ago. And now look at you walking around in geriatric shoes.
But at least they're cute though. They're expensive. Those hokas or whatever they're called.
It's hokas.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you found those so that because you were really banged up for a while with that almost gout.
I wasn't expecting this, and I'm not prepared to talk about it.
Now listen, your feet might feel a little bit better, but now you're in jeopardy of twisting your damn ankle. Just walk in. Don't make no quick move side to side. Don't do none of that. Because your ankle was twisted. No lie. Hey, if anybody was at Sauce, if anybody was at Sauce this past Tuesday, okay, Cinco de Mayo, whenever it was, Monday or Tuesday, if you were at Sauce, tell the truth. Put it in the chat room. Was Ryan's soles on his sneakers 4 inches thick?
I am not laughing, Ryan. That's your own brother.
No, you've been laughing since you got on the damn show. It's all you've been doing.
But I was laughing at when I was looking at us when you said in a damn slushy too. That's why I came on laughing, because that was funny to me when you said we are going to the movies in a damn slushy.
My life, y'all's entertainment. I understand, and that's okay. If I can provide laughter for y'all, I'll
can't wear nurse's shoes.
They weren't white, so no, that is not true. They were black, so nurses have to wear white. Anyway, it's your girl Arley Michelle with the Two Live Stews. Doug and Ryan, who make up the Two Live Stews, and I'm with the Arley Report. And I'm just so grateful to be here. I might not be here Monday because Ryan is gonna have a chat with Doug and tell him we need a new reporter, and she can't laugh. I'm so sorry.
Ryan had on Patrick Ewing's 25s. Let's move on.
I'm sorry. It's. I don't know if you should do. Okay, yes. Birthdays. You should let Ryan sing. Sing, Ryan.
Quick, no, I will not be doing no damn singing today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
There's scoliosis in my neck, and the vertebrae L3, L4, and L5 in my lower back are slammed together. And y'all in here having a good time at my expense when me walking around like I walk around is a mere miracle that y'all don't even understand.
One lie.
I'm sorry.
St. Louis.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the fact that you have medical challenges. I was laughing at the fact that Doug said you could twist your ankle because your heels are too high. That shit was funny. I'm sorry.
You literally
it wasn't you.
Ollie, your report's almost over. You probably should get into it.
If this was 1970, they didn't call them shits platform shoes.
That's what you should tell people. You bringing the old style back, because things cycle like every 20 years. So, and it's time for platforms to come back, Ryan. I think you're a trendsetter.
I'm gonna start calling this man Willie Dynamite.
I'm not laughing no more.
Look him up.
He's
Willie
a trendsetter. Everybody's gonna have on platform shoes because Ryan has on platform shoes. I love
kill me. I'm sorry, Ollie. Let's go.
It's too late. It's too late now.
Straighten your face up, man. Go ahead.
I apologize. Doug didn't. He kept on. I stopped. Okay, so birthdays. Actress, singer Thelma Houston is 80. And we didn't have a lot of birthdays for today, but May 5th we missed, which was Cinco de Mayo. We missed singer and actor Chris Brown, R&B singer Raheem Devon, 51. Vanessa Bryant is 44. She's the wife of Kobe. Yes, she turned 44. I wonder if she'll ever can you be that famous of a wife and your husband passed, and can you go with somebody else? Like what they gonna do?
Yeah, she dated somebody like within a year after Kobe died.
Did she?
I can't. Yeah.
Who was it?
No, I'll find it. Go ahead.
Okay, that was interesting. Actress Gabourey Sidibe, 43 on May 6th. Actress Brisha Webb, 42. Chris Paul, 41. And rapper Meek Mill, 39, all on May 6th. And I want us to send, I don't know if you all did it at the top of the show because I missed the top, to Ted Turner. Rest in peace and power to him, and condolences to his family. Ted Turner was an icon. He left his 5 kids a $2.5 billion fortune.
What?
My goodness.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness, Dad.
You said billion with a B.
Billion with a B for boy and badass.
I used to be friends with a female that was one of his assistants, one of his many assistants. And allegedly he was a wild boy.
Oh, yeah, he had 4 girlfriends at one time. And
he was a wild boy.
He was like, that's why he and Jane Fonda divorced, because he was a wild boy. Yeah. But, he made his fortune in picking CNN and then turning it into a 24-hour news network. The people that work for him, I have a good friend that works. She said, we are over here devastated because they love him. He was a good boss. He was
Everybody
a great
loved
human
him.
being.
Right.
He was a humanitarian.
Right.
He fought for the rights of,
At-
endangered species and little poor children.
At any time throughout the course of a work day, especially between the hours of midnight and like 4 or 5 in the morning, he would be seen walking through in a robe with a girlfriend that wasn't his wife in a robe. He didn't give a damn. he was just being out.
It's like,
Rest in peace, Ted Turner.
I'm out. They said he had and he did a lot for Atlanta, on the Hawks and the Braves. And just he's in Atlanta. He is a world icon.
Yeah, TBS. We got to see the Braves every time the Braves played. Bubba's daddy, Coconut. Remember Coke, right? Coconut.
Yep.
Coconut. Every time I go over there, one of my best friends, or my best friend at the time ever, go over to his house. His old man laying on the couch watching the Braves. Dale Murphy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So rest in power to Ted Turner. So y'all already brought up Stefon Diggs, but I had a video I wanted to show so that you could see exactly when the case took a turn because he was about to do 5 years. It was felony charges, and he was gonna get at least 5, for what if he had been found guilty. But there's a point when the whole thing turned.
Tree is shaking her head.
Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so in the video that we will not see was that the young lady, her name is Mila. And a while back when I first told y'all about this story, when it first came up back in December of 2025, I believe, we showed a picture of the lady that is the chef. And she fine. She, as the men say, she holding. She back there holding, baby. She got the yams and all of that. And shortly, the video shows that right after she alleges that he choked her out and she urinated on herself and she was just off her cycle, so then she bled on her, so she had to go and change her pants because he scared her so bad. Was her
Yeah, she got one of them hourglass shapes for sure. She got an hourglass shape for sure.
Absolutely. She is fine, which is why, we started off as friends in the DM. I'm going to come, we're going to get some, and then I'm going to live in your house and cook. But that was where the jury started to look at, maybe you hadn't got hit. Then they also so he had a hairstylist that, Lord, I'm going to learn how to braid, because Diggs was paying her $1,500 every time she cornrowed 5 little cornrows in his head.
Are you kidding me?
I'm about to learn how to corn roll. You don't understand me. Flew me out. She would get flued out to wherever it was. She surprised. They wanted to know, well, why do you she has a dash cam in her Mercedes Benz that she has a house in Jersey, and this is the hairstylist, and she has a apartment in New York City. I guess you do if you're getting $1,500 every 2-3 weeks from this one person. She has several clients. She got on the stand to show her dash cam video of that Mila. Her name is Jamila, but they call her Mila. They had become friends. Mila flies into New York shortly after she alleges that he choked her out. And she has they're like, did you see bruising? Did you see this? They got footage of her, how they hung out for the whole week. Didn't mention anything. But the other thing that she had said, which Mila deleted text messages saying, Stefon is a PUSSY, and I'm about to get this ninja. Like, I'm going to get him. So that also, they were like, well, why did you delete it? And she was on the stand struggling, because I don't think people understand that when you take somebody to court, everything you've done is coming out.
Right.
If they can find text messages coming, video recordings. I don't think she knew that girl had or thought about the video recordings that this young lady has in the car. And they wonder, well, why do you have it? The woman is of Caribbean descent, but grew up in New York, Jersey. And she was like, because New Yorkers are scammers. People they see the kind of car you drive, they'll jump out in front of your car. So I have to have proof that I didn't hit them, that they jumped out in front of my car. So those were the things, like the nails in the coffin. They deliberated for 90 minutes or less, and they decided that he was not guilty.
So the video we just saw was after the alleged assault by Stefon to her.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not good. You can't
So it
be
looks
dancing
like
around happy and all cool and gallivanting with dude, and you just said that he assaulted you. That's not gonna work.
Yep, it doesn't. You got to be assaulted.
Yeah.
You got to be, I done peed on myself. I got to be in my room in the fetal position. I got to call a friend, text. You have to be able to prove without a, felony charges required. Like there are 4 parts to that. You got to prove it. And it has, anything criminal has to be without doubt. Like there can be no, well, we think or whatever. So, that was the reason why. And I feel bad. I hope what he has learned, because see, most of these people, and unfortunately, they thinking with their second head. Y'all young people, y'all older heads, y'all need to be out there telling these little young boys, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
Pay
it.
attention.
Just stop it. And now he's not, where is he gonna play now? Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah.
So
he's always in the media eye.
Now that he's been found innocent, he might get a call because he is a free agent. He was last with was it Buffalo Bills he was with last, Doug?
Patriots.
New England, right?
Yeah.
He might get a call now that case is over because people are thinking that he didn't get signed because of the case that he was dealing with.
You know what? All this outrageous Diggs he's been in the news a lot for a bunch of outrageous, strange things, dating Cardi B or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised in this day and time if Diggs setting himself up for a reality show, man.
What is your problem with Cardi B? You bring her name up in some kind of negative connotation every single chance you get. What has Cardi done to you?
You listen to her lyrics, man. She speaks for herself. I don't have to say anything. You listen to her
But
lyrics.
every rapper speaks for themselves.
Okay, all right, whatever, man.
Trick
I wouldn't be
Daddy,
surprised.
Uncle Luke, they all speak for themselves. Pop this, eat this, eat that.
Yeah.
they do tell us to do a lot of those things, and or bend over, girl, show me what you're working with.
Right. But you got beef with Cardi for some reason.
Well, I would not be surprised if Diggs is setting himself up for a reality show.
I don't know who gonna post it because these people that's owning the shows, them Sundance people ain't about to let us have no more shows. We about to be at our own house. Maybe it'll be a YouTube special. I don't know.
I was just about to say, praise the people for YouTube and other networks where you can stream off of.
And get some money. Bless his heart. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all boy Paul Pierce, I know how much y'all love him. He got a whole baby paternity mess right now with a new 2-month-old. He got an 18, a 15, a 13 with his ex-wife, and some new girl and made him like, hey, and she asking for $30,000 a month. Well, $29,911.
And she's going to get it.
Yeah, she said he has plenty of money.
He was doing a podcast with Kevin Garnett talking about his escapades in these streets with these different women. And Kevin Garnett was like, you do know we're streaming live, right? And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. Oops.
Hey, Arley, can you hang around a little bit?
Oh, damn.
I can hang around today.
Yeah.
Yay, what we talking about?
You know it's Mother's Day weekend. And
yes, because I'm a mother.
We got an interesting trending topic number 4 surrounding Mother's Day and mothers.
Awesome.
And
I'm a middle mother, so I don't get to celebrate.
You think you could take the lead on Mom's gift this year, man? I've been doing it for the last
I think
32 years.
I think I'm gonna pop down there, man, for a hot second.
That's the best gift ever.
I've been
still
going 2 weekends in a row.
You got to pop down there with something, though. Can you
Take
handle
it to
that?
dinner or something like that, man. Like typical.
It's got to be flowers or something, man. A fruit basket. It's got to be something other than just dinner, man.
Damn. You dictating what type of gifts I give?
Get the gift, and I'm gonna tell you to get it.
You don't think she's happy I'm coming down there?
I think
For the last
excited.
35 years, the gift I have sent, I put your name on it. I'm hoping that you will do the same for me this year because I'm a little behind. That's all.
Go to break. Thank you so much, Detroit, for watching. We will be out and back in a moment because these fellas is arguing.
Next in the Douglas with your boys, the 2 last Qs. We're going to spend some time with some family. Shereice Williams, a titan in the industry, in the world of sports, women's sports, college sports, NILs. We'll spend some time with her up next. I'm very, very excited about it. Y'all keep it locked. God, I'm laughing at my shoes. It's
just was kind of
that one long gray hair at the bottom of your chin.
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
So he's just totally repelling the Beijing?
I don't use any Beijing, man. I let them express themselves like we are going to express ourselves when people book the stews. Larry Brown, 404-895-9395. Repasses, funerals, open mic nights,
Bar mitzvahs.
Yes, bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
I would learn more about the culture before getting booked for one. But if I get booked for one, I damn sure come do it. Anyway, book the stews. 404-895-9395. Call our guy Larry Brown. Email him sme.larrybrown@gmail.com.
Tailgates, strip clubs, scripper clubs. We do it all.
Dropping the kids off at school, picking the kids up from school, going to the kids' school for recess. We do it all.
Draft parties.
Oh, yeah.
We do it all.
One thing we didn't mention, or we forgot to mention, so let me mention it. 4 small feet. Welcome back to you guys, the Two Live Stews. He's Doug, I am Ryan, and together we are the Two Live Stews. This is your Two Live Stews experience. We appreciate everybody in Detroit, WGPR, Hot 107.5 FM, HD2 in Detroit. The Sports Rap Network is in the building. A lot of good things going on, a lot of good things to talk about, and we're looking forward to sharing all those things with you. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today on the Two Live Stews experience is one of the sharpest minds in the business of sports, branding, culture, and leadership. She's a former D1 athlete turned powerhouse executive who has helped shape major partnerships and marketing strategies with some of the biggest brands in the world, including Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Disney, and Under Armour. She's become a respected voice in the world of NIL, women's sports, athlete branding, and ever-evolving intersection of sports and culture. Whether she's helping brands connect authentically with athletes and fans, mentoring the next generation of leaders, or pushing innovation in the sports business space, she continues to leave her mark across the industry. Stews Nation, we're excited to welcome to the Two Live Stews experience for her first visit, which will not be her last, Shereice Williams in the doghouse with the Two Live Stews.
Williams Gee.
No, I did it right. Sent you a message. Shereice, how are you doing this morning?
I am doing great this morning. I love this energy you guys bring and happy to be on today.
Good morning, homegirl. How are you?
Good morning.
We go way back, y'all. Lived about a mile and a half apart from each other. Her dad, the great former San Diego Charger running back, great South Carolina Gamecock. Clarence Williams is her dad, a guy that we grew up wanting to emulate, and he had such a high presence in our life.
Idolizing, yeah.
Just idolizing this guy. I mean, the Sundays when Shereice's dad found his way in church were some of the most exciting Sundays of my life. Shereice, before we get started, we're very, very proud of you and happy to have you on the show today.
Thank you so much. And I wish I could remember those Sundays. I was way too young, but the way y'all tell those stories, I can absolutely see my dad strolling through with his Jerry curl, dressed to the nines, because I know that man. You know what I'm saying? So I can absolutely see. So I appreciate you guys bringing those memories to life for me.
He had one of the livest Jerry curls in the Jerry curl business. Listen, let's get to it, Shereice. When did you realize sports business, not sports itself, was your calling, Shereice?
You know, I knew when I was a student athlete at NC State University. As you mentioned, I played volleyball there. And even though I was in the business of doing what I had to do on the court, I was very intrigued by how we got our shoes, our sneakers, how we traveled, who was paying the coaches, who was choosing the coaches, because I had to beef with a couple of decisions that took place. But all of that let me know that there was a business behind college athletics. So it started as simple as wanting to impact that space. But as I got more aware, grad school and just living in this world, I realized there was so much more, and I just went for it.
What was the hardest room for you to walk into early in your career, Shereice?
Geez, every room was hard because people didn't look like me. And the audacity for me to stand up and say, I want to be a Division I athletic director when there was no Black women doing that at the time, or anything that I said along the way made them all difficult. But I had an early test when I was at NC State, because when I finished playing, my athletic director actually created a position for me. And I was in charge of instructing staff members in the athletic department how to do some things as it relates to accounting and business. And that was a challenge because I was just a student athlete. And now I was telling these people what to do. But I learned early on that I can make that transition, that you can walk in the room, you can have respect. Respect is given to where it's earned. And I had earned it during my time there.
Talking to Shereice Williams right now with the Two Live Stews, the Two Live Stews experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. How much as your main thing is sports marketing, or one of the main things that you're involved with is sports marketing. You play college volleyball, as you mentioned a little bit earlier. How has sports marketing changed like over the last decade, in your opinion?
Phew, how much time do we have? Listen, brands used to look at sports marketing as, okay, you can put our logo in the stadium. We're going to get some visibility on TV. Maybe we'll host some folks, at a special game. It was very simple. Like sports marketing sort of represented access to things. But now, if you really understand the power of, particularly with athletes, the power of their individual brands, how they can, their usage of your product can really be an authentic bridge to your fans. Like now you see this as more of a partnership versus something you pay for. It's something that you both are growing from. So I think it's really evolved into partnership. And I mean, the obvious of what's happening right now is now student athletes in college can get into that game and can monetize their name, image, and likeness. And people are really having to think like, why am I spending my money in sports? What are we hoping to gain from it? How's it going to move our business? So it's not a nice to do. It's a must do because you need it to stay connected to the consumer.
And it seems like controversy sells. I just talked about in the last segment how, this whole story with Stefon Diggs. In 2026, he's kind of setting himself up for some type of reality show gig or something like that. That's how much times have changed,
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, people have always said that there's no such thing as bad PR. And no, and in this day and age, you can definitely monetize any situation that you're in. So, hey, if that's his plan, he might be onto something. I think a lot of athletes wouldn't take that risk, but that may be what he wants to do. I'm not here to judge his brand. He's developed it, so he can roll with it.
Shereice, are brands buying athletes now, or are they buying influence and culture within an athlete, if there's a difference?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with the latter on that. Because I think brands are being more intentional and they're better understanding how to use athletes. And what I mean by that is there was a point in time where you'd put a NBA player on a court with a soda in their hand and have them dunk. And you thought that was going to sell a product. But now you realize that maybe he's into rap or maybe he's into gaming and there's real things that he does every day or she does every day. And guess what? So do your consumers. And maybe your product is relevant during that time. Maybe people are chugging energy drinks during that time or whatever they're doing. So now there's a connection there. And if the athlete's doing it and they're fine with putting in their body and it helps them get to the next thing in gaming, then maybe that's something that your consumers want to do too. So I think they're definitely buying more into the culture and into the access to the athlete.
Shereice Williams in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews. This is the Two Live Stews experience, and we're happy to have Shereice on. Let's talk about these NILs. You mentioned it a second ago. The game has changed, Shereice. Is NIL helping college athletes or hurting college sports?
Oof. Man, that's a tough one. What I appreciate is that athletes have the chance to monetize their name, image, and likeness. Now, when we were all doing our thing in college, we knew what that was, right? We couldn't even take, an extra sandwich from somebody without it being a thing. So I appreciate that people can now make some money off of it. That's a good thing. It can hurt. It can hurt if you're not educated of what to do with your money. It can hurt if you're spending too much time trying to activate the partnership and maybe you're not getting those reps in the gym, on the field, court, etc. So it definitely can have some negativity to it. But the intent from what has come from it is a really good thing. But I do think there are definitely some watch outs for teams and for athletes along the way.
What mistakes are young athletes making when it comes to NIL money? And a follow-up to that, do you foresee a problem in college athletics because of NILs and the different NIL situations?
Yeah. So one thing that I'm seeing with student athletes is everyone's trying to get the check. You want a check. Now you can get one. And people aren't thinking long term. Like, number one, is this a brand or a company that I actually align with? Do we talk and like the same things? Or am I just taking this check and now I look compromised because I don't really even jive with them like that, right? Or you can block yourself from a category. You take a check. I actually did this happen with a student athlete that I was looking at one time. She had done a deal with a company, a very small company, but it was in the same category as mine. And my company was like, oh, we can't do that. She's already signed with X, Y, and Z. So we're not going to be able to work with her. So just thinking short term could be an issue. We talked a little bit about the money already. A lot of kids are going to college having never had a checking account before. So now you're talking about this money's coming in. They're not thinking about taxes and everything else that needs to happen. So a lot of long-term implications if you don't know how to manage that part of it. As it relates to college athletics, I'm already seeing some of the impact. I was talking to an athletic administrator around a small team, a team of like 15 student athletes, where they used to live together on campus. They used to have dorm rooms. We remember this, right? But now that there's money in the game, they all get individualized apartments. And you can see the chemistry is not there on the court anymore because they're not dealing with get your guy out the room. They're not dealing with that stuff and working through it anymore. Like instead, they're strangers. So that piece of just having more money can also have an impact on team chemistry.
Finish up with Shereice Williams with the 2 Eyes 2 sports marketing extraordinaire, home girl of ours. Her daddy was our first hero. So this is kind of like rapid fire. All right, I'm gonna throw out a couple of topics. Just give me a sentence or two and thoughts about whatever I throw out there. Okay, first one: WNBA growth.
About damn time.
All right, the Caitlin Clark effect.
It's real.
Angel Reese.
She got it.
Asia Wilson's partnerships. Nike.
Earned and deserved.
Last one. Corporate investment in women's sports.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
Real quick, Doug. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Real quick.
You got one more?
Well, no. On the heels of what you mentioned when you mentioned Caitlin, Doug and I debate Caitlin a lot. I am a Caitlin supporter. I am a Caitlin fan, even though I don't idolize people. I love what she's done. I love how she's assisted the game. Please give me your thoughts on Caitlin Clark. Is she getting too much credit? Is she the reason why the money's what the money is now? Is she the reason why things have changed? Just share your quick opinion on Caitlin Clark. And then behind that, share your quick opinion on Angel Reese as well before we let you go.
Yeah, so it's hard to single Caitlin out by herself. Like I'm on the team of when Caitlin was rising, she rose during a time where people were watching NCAA women's basketball. You actually have to go back to the 2020 tournament where the light was shined on the fact that the women did not have the same stuff in the locker room, in the weight room as the men. That shined a light on it. So then Caitlin came through with, the controversies of her and Angel and, then the next year, with South Carolina, with Raven Johnson, like that stuff happened. So she happened to have a spotlight during that time. So yeah, people were tuned in at that point. So, and she, I think, garnered a lot of fans because she looked like everyone's daughter, right? So I do think that the influence and what she's brought to the league definitely has been more eyeballs, but it's been in partnership, in connection with Angel Reese. Like I definitely don't separate the two. So I think that it's that you have to talk about the whole thing from that standpoint. So she is herself, like, she's working her way, on the court to kind of live up to the hype, so that's the work that she has to do. But we can't deny that a lot of people started tuning in when she became a household name.
All right, Shereice, we're beyond proud of you. We love you. You know that. Please tell your mom and tell your siblings that we said hello, and we're going to get you back on whenever you have something that you want to talk about or when we have questions along the lines of what we just talked about with you for the last few minutes. We love you. Outstanding job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shereice.
Thank you so much, and happy birthday.
Say it again.
Happy birthday to my brother today.
Oh, it's Boss's birthday. How old is Boss now?
Birthday.
Happy birthday, Boss.
We know we in our 40s now.
Wow.
I don't want to put his business out there, but it is his birthday. So happy birthday to my baby bro.
Happy birthday to the boss in the building.
Birthday.
We appreciate you, Shereice.
Thank you,
very
Shereice.
much.
All right. See y'all. Love you guys.
Sir, I am. Now, it is the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, make up those stews. Shouts out to the people in Detroit, WGPR. I am very proud of where we're from. I'm very proud of who we are. I'm very proud of the majority of all of our people. But with this one right here, I'm well pleased. She is a titan in her industry, knows what she's talking about, and we probably should lean on her more into the future when it comes to things along the lines that we just spoke of.
Absolutely. We always, I said earlier, we've been in this industry to some degree for 26 years. And many times we've talked about her pops. You can look her pops up. Clarence Williams played for the San Diego Chargers, played for the Washington Commanders or Redskins or whatever. And it was a big deal. Like he was the first guy that went to the NFL from our high school that I'm pretty sure is accurate.
Remember what you were about to finish saying, but I don't think it's Redskins or whatever. It's Commanders for a reason. So we probably should.
No, I'm saying for people that remember them when he played for them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with you.
We changed it for a reason. Here in Columbus, Fort Benning, which was the military base before they changed the name to Fort Moore, because there's racist negative connotations to Benning. Right. So people that still call it Fort Benning, I'm like, why are you calling it Fort Benning? They changed the name for a reason. So
yeah, but her dad played for the other name, is the point I was trying to make. I agree with you 100%. Right. I love the fact they changed the name after all of those years. Okay. But her dad was the first. He's in the Hall of Fame for the University of South Carolina. Played several years in the NFL. He was the first motivation for football players out of our high school. We probably had 10 to 15 athletes playing in the NFL.
Yes.
Or would you say that number probably is right?
Yeah, right around 10. Yeah.
Maybe 10 or 15. He was the very first and just the coolest cat ever, and did have the silky smooth Jerry curl.
And
back in 1977.
I think that was one of the reasons why you wore Jerry curl, man, because of Clarence. Yours didn't look like his. But a lot of people are asking where they can find her. I'll get a website. I'll get some information from her, and we'll put it in here so you guys can find out. She's phenomenal at what she does, and I'm very happy that she spent some time with us.
Shedrick says, shouts out to Oakley. Bunch of legends come out of Oakley. Absolutely.
Well, we do have 5 standing Berkeley High School Hall of Famers that grew up in Oakley, South Carolina.
So Oakley is a little borough, you could call it. Like Queens, the Bronx, and Brooklyn.
Right.
You got Mitten Lane, Cherry Hill. You got Oakley.
Right.
Yeah.
Wall Street, Kingsville, Gainesville, West End. Yeah. Oakley's a titan in the business.
Yes, sir.
We'll get into Russell Wilson and what took place there and a little bit of NBA things, because I do have to get something off my chest. But I really enjoyed having Shereice on, man. That was awesome.
Last 48 coming up next, though. Don't go away. 2 Live Studios Experience. Oh, that was good. That was very good.
We could have talked to her for much longer than that 5 to 8 minutes that we had her on. She's Coca-Cola, Pepsi. She's got some depth in this business.
You know what would be a good fundraiser, man?
What's that?
If you cut off that one long hair on the side of your cheek and put it up for auction. That gray hair, that one gray hair? No, not that one right there. That one right there. That's worth some money, man.
That's my favorite. This one gets his own grease in the morning. He does. He's special.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you, Detroit. Y'all keep it locked. 2 Live Studios Experience. Yeah. Being stranded on the side of the road, y'all, in Metro Atlanta is very, very stressful and it's dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call. Bay 11 Towing's response times always outpace those national brands. I've been beside the road in Atlanta before, and when you're waiting for hours on a tow truck, it's not cool. Bay 11 Towing says they get to you faster, and they're more cost-effective and efficient while doing so. Whether you're dealing with a flat tire, a dead battery, or a full-on straight breakdown, the team at Bay 11 Towing is ready to get you safely back on the road or get your vehicle and yourself where you need to be. So next time you find yourself in a jam, Bay 11 Towing, give them a call at 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Bay 11 Towing, where speed and savings come together to get you safely to your destination. Check them out at 404-770-6949. Fast, reliable towing that doesn't cost a fortune. Bay 11 Towing.
And I say, raindrops falling on the Buick. I'm trying to find a way to put all my thoughts in my music. Bully beats and be abusive. Wordplay and southern cutting edge. Execution been exclusive. 540 vapes, I'm on repeat. Visits, let me get for entourage. Bombers, 2 honey packs, and a double twitch. Walked out the store, jumped in the Automo crib. I'm playing that Jada Kiss interlude shit. Yo, that big hit. Yo, you gotta admit, even though Jada New York. Hearing this beat, catching this groove, strategically making a move. This is chess, not checkers. Built for official rhyme records. Biff, we paid our dues. Manila envelopes, dimes and nicks, bottles and James, pina colada and OE was the mix. We called it the formula. Mind how you drink that drink beforehand. Yeah.
When Derek Fisher and the Lakers played San Antonio, Derek Fisher hit the game-winning shot with .04 on the clock. I called into the studio as my government name, and while I was on hold, it hit me. 3PJ from LA.
Very good. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
And my license plate on my car, 3P.
And as you can see, this man does not what?
And
He doesn't.
I don't study unless I want to study.
It was all a lie.
3PJ in the building. We appreciate you for pulling up, 3P. Thank you very much, man. It's always good to see our people, man, and 3P pulled up and showed love. I do need to say this. When I saw 3P for the first time, I almost didn't recognize him because he's like 100 pounds down.
Yeah, I asked him about that. He's on that Ozempic, or not Ozempic, the competitor to Ozempic.
Do you think he wants his business out there like that?
Why not?
Is it okay? All right.
Why would he hide something like that?
Well, some people don't openly talk about that.
Well, I did. I'm sorry, 3P.
It's okay. I don't think he minds because I've spoken with him, but I just didn't know if you got the son of a bitch. Look at Loose Next. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
That's the shoes Ron had on his sauce.
I really appreciate 3P pulling up. And
Willie Dynamite. Your new name is Willie Dynamite, sir. Look him up if you don't know who I'm talking about.
He means a lot to me. I love 3P. We've got a really, really good relationship.
And by coincidence, that may be true. He's a Laker fan. He's from LA. The Lakers 3P'd, but it is coincidence that he has to say everything, or he says everything 3 times in a row. Sometimes. That's true.
He did a good job while speaking in Tree, but he has never ever spoken that clearly his entire life. He's never done that before. First I've ever seen of that.
Real quick, before we jump in the last 48, man, I was about to get into the Athletics Unlimited Softball League with Shereice. Her thoughts on that? A new softball league launched this past year.
Speaking of that, I'm going to go into the chat while you're telling this story and put her website down if anyone wants to holler at her or check up on what she's got going on.
And so I was going to ask her about that. Morgan, you've been showing these videos or posting these videos on your social media with my niece and her little softball league.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been in tennis. She's been softball. Has she done any basketball?
Yes.
Okay, so she's done basketball. She's done golf. You've had her out there on the golf course, right?
Yes.
She's got some clubs. What do you think it's going to be, man? Because she's going to be, I can see it in her. She's got it. She's got that little athletic prowess about herself. She's going to do something big, definitely in college, maybe professionals. What do you think it's going to come down to? I love the tennis because the tennis you can make the most money, and she's very good in tennis, but she looks good behind the plate in softball too, but they don't make as much money as tennis. You need to my point is you need to kind of steer, in my opinion, as an uncle, you need to kind of steer her towards that tennis as much as you can, man.
Well, I want to steer her towards what she enjoys the most and what's going to give her the best opportunity for success when it comes to staying out of mom and dad's pocket for college. That's what I want her to do most.
Number one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the tennis thing is different because she's been doing it for the last 6 or 7 years. She started when she was 3 or 4 years old with the same tennis coach. So that's a long play. That's a long game. She's not on the tennis team. She doesn't play tennis at the school. The school has tennis, but she don't play with those kids regularly. It's not a Richard Williams approach I'm taking with her because I'm nowhere near that aggressive.
Which, by the way, it works. It's proven to work. Joe Jackson.
To answer your question,
Earl Woods.
I think it's going to be softball, even though she's a great soccer player. I think it's going to be softball because of how she's grown and taken to the sport so fast.
Right.
This was her second year playing, and the last 8 games, with the help of the trainer, it's clicked.
Right.
You know, she hits the ball every time at plate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be softball. She enjoys playing softball. She's having fun with softball. As long as the bills get paid, and if she's happy, I'll be cool. And the bills getting paid and start getting the scholarship. Now, real quick, before you move on, you mentioned tennis and her getting paid. My line brother has a daughter that plays softball in college, and she's making 5 figures a month.
NIL?
NIL in college, 5 figures a month. And there's girls that are making much more than that.
Are you serious?
She makes 5 figures a month.
I've been thinking
playing softball.
I think you be making this shit up, man, to glorify and glamorize. Are you serious?
I'm not telling any lies on this platform to my people. My line brother's child, my niece, is a very good softball player, and she makes 5 figures a month playing softball, and her college is paid for. Her room and board is paid for. Her meals are paid for. She gets an extra 5 figures per month to play softball in college. So if Morgan stays along the line she's on right now, she's going to be okay when it comes to that.
Let me make sure. You said you took the SAT 7 times.
Yes.
You understand 5 figures. We're talking over $10,000 or more.
Son of a bitch.
No, when you say 5 figures, I want to make sure we're on the same page.
What does taking the SAT 12 times have to do with anything?
Hey, man, listen. This is just.
You're judging.
Let's just. 5 figures means 10 grand or more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes,
that's 5 figures. Yes.
You meant 4, though, right?
Yeah. I meant what I said. What I said, man.
Wow.
The platform shoes, the disrespect, the bringing up my SAT, it's all wrong. It's all wrong.
Hey, man, we just have fun. I'm just joking.
Hey, man, the young lady at Texas, that's a picture. No, I'm sorry. The young lady at Texas Tech, the black lady that pitches for Texas Tech, she makes 7 figures a year.
A year?
Yeah, she's making over $1 million to pitch for them.
Well, listen, man, my niece got an opportunity. This new softball league that started up last year, on top of the NIL money Morgan's definitely going to get based on the numbers you just told me. Because Morgan is an athlete. I see it in her, the way she runs. So the AUSL, the Athletes Unlimited Softball League, opened up last year. I think my niece is destined for that, man. And she's going to get the bag. She going to get the bag.
I can't tell her. I probably shouldn't put this out there, but I'm going to anyway because y'all are people, and it won't. Y'all make sure this doesn't get back to Morgan.
Doug is surprised they pay women that much.
It's shameful. Red Stick Poodle is shameful. It's shameful, Red Stick Poodle. But I didn't want to get into that. You're right, Red Stick Poodle. You're right, but I don't want to get into that.
I'm surprised because I don't think it has that many viewers.
So
the viewers equal the amount that you get paid in these types of deals. It's give or take. You got a lot of viewers, you get a lot of money in marketing.
James Cooper, I don't even know you like that for you to be making jokes like this. Okay, real quick. Yesterday they had the ring ceremony because they finished second in the league and they got rings.
We gotta get the last
for finishing
48
second.
too, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, we will.
Go ahead.
Well, you started it. So at her ring ceremony, the coach pulls me to the side and goes, "Listen, you can't say anything to Morgan because I don't know what's going to happen, but I submitted her name to be an all-star this year."
Wow.
And I said, well, damn, coach, what does that entail? He's like, well, they'll play a summer circuit with the all-star team. So if y'all hadn't made any summer plans yet, you probably don't want to make any until we find out if she makes it or not, because you guys will be busy chasing her around this summer with the summer league.
I just thought about it, man. What position does she play in the field? You never show videos of her in the field.
She plays shortstop. She plays third base.
She got a glove? She plays shortstop?
She can catch it and she can throw it, man. She's got a rifle.
What?
She's got a rifle, man.
Oh my God! You playing shortstop?
So the coach said, yeah. So I wouldn't mention it to her in case she doesn't get it. She wouldn't be let down. But I want you to know what she's done in 2 years of playing softball is mind-blowing to us all. And all the parents are asking me who was helping Morgan hit.
Wow.
Because she's doing a phenomenal job. So shouts out to my baby, man. She's the best athlete in the house.
Very proud of Nisi. Very proud of her. Yeah, man. As long as she can hook me up with some tickets to her AUSL games, man, I'm good.
Hey, man, I'm not thin-skinned, man, but I think you guys are hurting my feelings today.
Ryan Big Toe was stopping like Isaac Hayes, and I'm gonna get you stuck. Oh man, let's move on. Last 48, the biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group over the last 48 hours. Let's just move on, man.
She hadn't even got on the track yet. She's very fast.
And that's one thing she hadn't done is the track.
She hadn't done that yet either.
She gonna be tall, man. She don't want no parts of them hurdles, though. I was about to say get in the hurdles, but she don't want no parts of that, man.
Her father ran hurdles, sir.
Yeah.
I would be able to help her if she decided to do that, but you know, that's a grind. Let's get to the last 48. I'm sorry. Let's get to the last 48.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart.
Proud of my baby, man. I'm really proud of my baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really proud of my baby. Y'all want to talk about my big toe and about my gout? Lord, please keep that gout away from me. Lord, please don't bring that gout back. Hold on. But I'm really proud of my baby, man. All right, let's get on with the show.
All right, so this was floating all around the interweb, man. Jalen Williams from the OKC Thunder.
If that gout comes back, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle it, man. I just want y'all to know that.
I thought you said it wasn't the gout.
No, it was.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Horace D. McGill, thank you, sir, for locking into the. Go ahead.
Son of a bitch. I don't even know who this name is, and he teasing me about.
This is a female, and she is giving you props
by saying her daddy wears the shoes I had on. That's not props.
That's kind of like an underhanded bow to the ribs kind of tree. So Horace D. McGill, I know the lady in the black is probably a trainer or staff member, but why is the lady in the pink on the sideline? Oh God! What the fuck happened?
Dealing with some technical difficulties, man. But
did you fall off your chair?
No, I did not.
All right, so this has been a big trending topic over the last couple of days since it happened. This game was on Monday night, I think. OKC beat the Lakers in the first game 1 of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Williams on the sideline, man. They flashed him several times, and just what's your thoughts? Now I will say this before you even say anything. I will say this, and I mentioned it on the, I mentioned it in the chat room. The bell bottoms are coming back. We wore the shit out of bell bottoms like early 2000s.
I've got
bell bottom suits and everything.
I've got a pair of bell bottom jeans, and I do have a bell bottom suit also that I've only worn like once. I only pull it out on special occasions.
But it was in fashion in the early like 2000s. I'm thinking. And, you know, our parents wore bell-bottoms back in the day. You look at all them 70s movies and shows and whatnot, they were wearing bell-bottoms. So I'm okay with that. But he shouldn't have, in my opinion, he shouldn't have worn the other part of this outfit with them jeans at the same time. You can do them separately, but this is too much, sir. This is too much.
You're insinuating that this is a zesty look?
This is zesty as F.
Okay. I want to explain to you how this works.
And the way he's standing. His stance is not a good stance wearing that outfit.
When you've got a clothier that designs your clothes, when you trust and you've known that clothier for quite some time, what happens is they'll come to your house and get your measurements, a bunch of measurements, so your clothes is fitted, and then you'll pick through fabrics. You look through fabrics to see the fabrics that you like.
Why are you saying clothier as opposed to tailor?
So
I'm just asking.
So what happens is once the clothier leaves, they'll make your clothes, and based upon the time that y'all spent together, they design said clothes.
Right.
So the zestiness may not be Mr. Williams. The zestiness may come from the clothier that thinks these clothes look good on him.
Okay, so wait. Is there some type of contract that the clothier gets the client to sign that says no matter what it is he sends them, they're going to wear it? Like he can't get it in the mail and say, no, I'm not wearing this shit afterthought? you know, on second thought, I'm not wearing this. He has to wear it. He's obligated to wear it.
Shouts out to Johnson C. Smith's very own David Washington. David Washington has been my clothes of the year for 2.5 decades.
Why are you saying clothes of the year and not Taylor?
Because David Washington is my clothes of the year. He's not my Taylor. He's my clothes of the year.
Okay, all right.
I know him. He's from St. Stephen, South Carolina. Grew up in our area. You know him. We're homeboys. He's really good at what he does. And when he gets my measurements and sends me clothes, I've never sent anything back. Some of it isn't my style, but I trust and believe in David Washington. It's what he does. So I've never been told when I put on something that he's designed, damn, that looks zesty.
Yeah, that's a bad look right there from Jalen Williams. I'm sorry. That's a bad look. Unless he got his fingernails painted, I can't tell from this picture. Unless he got his fingernails picture and he might be a little, I don't know. Well, I'm telling you, if that's not the image he was trying to portray, this is a bad look.
I think the stance is worse than the clothes.
The stance is hurting it even more.
I think the stance is worse than the clothes.
The stances add to it exponentially more.
But he just signed for $240 million so he can wear whatever the hell he wants. He can stand however the hell he wants. Right. He just got the title where he was instrumental in getting said title. He can wear whatever he wants.
Tree, one more. We got one more before we go to break. We should wait. Okay.
She gonna fuss at you.
We really got behind, but hey, it happens sometimes in this live format. We got 4 more memes to go in last 48, and also we got to get Arley and Tree back in to get their thoughts on trending topic number 4. Arley and Tree are both mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching the show. If you're watching the show live,
I forgot to mention.
Thursday, May 7th, 2026 is today's date.
I forgot to mention Shereice's son, who was one of my favorite kids ever. We had that event down in Moco last summer. He turned that thing out.
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
It's like her brother used to do when he was a kid.
It was just like Boss.
her brother Boss that she mentioned, he's probably in his 40s now. But when we were going to church and they used to go to our church, they used to come to the church. Their dad grew up in the church, but obviously playing for the Chargers. They lived in San Diego half the year, but when they came home, you know, they were very young. She was probably 7, 8 years old, and her little brother was probably 3. This little ninja's running all up and down the aisles just like a wild maniac.
And our pastor would always say to the parents, no, leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
Let them go. They're in the house of the Lord. They're safe. Let them do what they do. Don't bother them kids. Leave them kids alone.
Hey, Tree says, don't forget to warn you about the trespass. The trespass is coming up. It's going to be good.
And she's pointing at her phone. Whatever she's pointing at her phone for, you probably should check.
Let's see.
I think she wants me to check. All right. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. I've got one of my favorites about to be presented during the 2-minute trespass. I've got one of my favorites who y'all are going to love and y'all are going to support, and we'll talk about it after the 2-minute trespass. I'm going to love it. Doug, probably not so much, but we'll see. We'll finish the last 48 on the other side. Detroit, thank you for pulling up. WGPR, we appreciate you. Hot 107.5 HD2 FM in Detroit. We will see you on Monday. However, you can finish the rest of the show on YouTube or the Sports Rap Network app.
Also, you can donate to the show. Look to the bottom of the chat to the right. There's a dollar symbol or a heart symbol. Click on that and donate through YouTube, or you can donate on Cash App, which is the preferred way. Clicking on the little QR code to the bottom right now on the screen, or just go straight to $2 Live Stews.
Terrell said, I got my headphones on. He understands now. He's at work. I got my headphones on.
Let's do it. I'm excited. I can't wait.
I'm excited too, Doug. All right.
Yada, 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 yada.
Welcome back to you guys, the 2 Live Stews. Big titties, little waist. Shouts out to the Stallion. Shouts out to Cardi B. We love you, ladies.
Deplorable. Deplorable is the only word I can come up with.
Big.
So our era, we had Queen Latifah talking about unity, UNITY, and in 2026 we got Cardi B talking about big tatas and small waists and body yaddy yaddy yaddy. We're living in a time, Fessa.
I don't know how true this is. When does Arley come in? Are you gonna bring her in now?
Well, we got to finish the last 48 first.
Okay, we'll finish the last 48. But I did want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardi story was a real thing, and not Cardi. I'm sorry. The Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breakup was public news. Allegedly, man, Klay was giving her like $30,000 a month. Allegedly, I said allegedly.
I saw that headline somewhere. She asked for like some stupid amount of money.
Well, he was giving her $30,000 a month, and she got upset when he said, "Hey, you know, I'm giving you $30,000 a month. I think that's too much. I'm just going to give you $10,000 per month."
Why is I thought she was like the hottest thing going. Like, isn't she making money? Why is she asking him for any money?
Well, I don't know if she asked him for anything or if he was just giving it to her out of the kindness of his heart.
Nah, that can't. He not even he is a simp. That simp.
Well, they hadn't even been together for a year or so, and he bought her a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. So he loves she.
Maybe he got it to spend like that. That's simp behavior to me.
Oh, he got it.
Hey, let's run through these last 48 tree, please. Let's move on from Cardi.
You talk about a guy that's giving a lady $30,000 a month and buying her Rolls Royces, and I lifted the arm of the parking garage the other day to get out without paying $10. I mean,
are you serious?
I wasn't gonna pay those people that money.
I was gonna tell you to expense it.
They was charging too. Well, I don't have it to expense. I don't have it to expense.
You pulled up the bar to get out of the garage.
Yeah. Trail somebody.
Hey, don't do this.
What? Don't do
Are
it.
you serious?
I'm just joking.
He's not joking. All he said, he's not joking. All right, let's move on. Sir, this is from Heisman's. I miss when NFL wide receivers were wearing numbers in the 80s. Bring back wide receivers wearing numbers in the 80s.
You gotta get over yourself. It's okay for things to change. It's okay for change.
I absolutely despise position players not wearing their traditional position numbers. I despise seeing a wide receiver wearing a number 7. I despise seeing a linebacker wearing a number 22. I despise seeing the defensive end wearing number 4. I despise it. You okay with this? It's out of control now. It was cute at the beginning, but now everybody, you got linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. Not a linebacker supposed to be in the 50s.
But
what kind of linebacker are you not putting on a 50 number?
I don't care if you're wearing the number 1 and you're a cornerback, or you're wearing the number 1 and you're an outside linebacker, or you're wearing the number 1 and you're a defensive end. When you line up, I know what position you're playing. I know where you are.
And I admit to it, man. I am a traditionalist in a lot of this shit, man.
No, you're traditional.
I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it, man. I absolutely hate it when the tailback is back there. Like a tailback, to me, a great tailback should always be in his 30s. His number should be in his 30s. 32, 33, 34.
Barry wore 20. So you don't so he shouldn't wear 20?
I mean, no, 20s is fine. It's acceptable, but the great running backs of our era wore 31 or 32, 33, or 34.
You don't get any greater than number 20 in Barry Sanders.
Yeah.
You just don't.
I hate it. So you fine with it. You okay with everything. You just happy-go-lucky, huh? You just frolicking through the woods.
Yeah, man, things are going to change in life. Things just don't stay the same. They just don't. They change. They evolve.
Let me ask you this. Somebody said something about he has 0 issues with this. The number 0. You okay with that number 0?
The number 0 isn't a number. I detest that. Zero isn't the number. Zero isn't the number.
I think I hate that more than
zero is not a number.
Why would somebody want to wear zero? We used to call somebody a zero as a diss.
As a loser. Thank you. You're a zero.
And now they're wearing the damn number.
Right. Now they're wearing zeros. Yeah, I disagree with that. But choose the number of your choice.
All right, next one, Tree. You're listening to the Two Live Stews Experience.
Speaking of numbers and all, shouts out to the great Cedric Irvin. Played tailback at Michigan State. Cousin to the great Michael Irvin from down in Miami. He moved to Atlanta. Him and his wife.
Put it back up, Tree.
I pulled it up. That Tree busy doing other things, so I was the one that pulled it up.
Okay.
So shouts out to Cedric Irvin. He moved to Atlanta, and ever since he's been here, whenever I pull up through the city, he's like, "Where are we smoking at? I got a cigar for you. Where are we smoking at?"
You telling the man business like that?
He smokes
cigars.
cigars.
Man might not want people to know he's a smoker.
Right. He smokes cigars, and when I come to the city, he smokes one with me.
Oh, okay.
So I called him and tell him I was coming and I was going to be at Sauce. He was like, "Oh, man, give me 20 minutes. I'll be there."
He's straight Miami, too. Is he Michael Irvin's cousin?
He is Michael Irvin's. He's Michael Irvin's little cousin.
Okay, yeah. And played with you in Detroit. I remember him. I remember that name, Cedric Irvin. Didn't he play running back for Michigan State?
That's exactly what I said about 35 seconds ago.
Okay, I missed that part. I was laughing
It's okay.
too much.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, next one, Tree.
Thank you, Tree. I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Retrospect 90s, 2000s in LA. Which era really winning this boomer, Gen X, millennials, or Gen Z? One built the game, one mastered it, one broke it, one rewriting it. What do you mean one broke it? Who broke it?
Go ahead and finish.
Be real. Who you taking in a 5-on-5 and who getting exposed?
I'm taking the baby boomers. And I think Gen Z is going to get exposed because they ain't got no heart. They can't take physicality.
Wait. Oh, Gen Z. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm taking the baby boomers, and I think Gen Z will get exposed because they don't have no heart.
But you know what? The young people.
I think the baby boomers would play Gen Z and punk them with their mouth, not even their game.
Arley, I saw you going crazy back there.
Gen Z is we're Gen X, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Gen Z is some punks. Gen Z, millennials, they some punks. Gen X will take all them suckers.
Well, baby boomers are they would dig deeper than everybody, in my opinion. But I agree with Arley too. I go Gen X. These younger cats, man, they just don't have the intestinal fortitude. They don't have the mental toughness that it takes to endure sometimes when you're dealing with tough situations.
Let me tell you, man, the baby boomers would Jedi mind trick all of these other teams, man. The millennials, they done. LeBron and James Harden, they too emotional. Nah. Oh, not only Harden and LeBron, but KD right in the middle, Mr. Emotional himself.
KD in the middle. He's a hooper. He's one of the best to ever do it.
Fighting with people on social media all day long. He would not be able to withstand that trash talk that he'd get from Barkley and Jordan and Bird and Magic. They would just fold.
And them pinching him or pulling on his shorts. Yeah, man. I'm going straight baby boomers, man. Shout out to you, Osiris.
Right. Too many bitch files with Gen Z, man. They just no.
That's a good one, man.
That was a good one. I like that.
I really enjoyed that one.
Next one, Tree, and you're watching the 2 Live Stews Experience.
Shouts out to Kip Gordon. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, that was good. Baby boomers. Cats was. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
This one here, man. This is spooky. Imagine your son looks more like you than you do yourself. All right, so the question is, which one of these celebrity rappers, which one of their sons look the most like them? Like if you had to pick, which one?
They're all very similar, sir, but Ja Rule and 50 Cent, their kids look like their daddies.
Well, they all look like their daddies, but so you're saying Ja Rule and 50?
Yes.
Man, but look at the Lil Wayne one, man. That's scary to how much that kid looks like him. They got the same little expression on their face.
That's true. I wonder if this is AI derived, man.
No, this isn't AI. These kids look like this.
Okay.
Please move the banner tree. We've seen the picture of Ja Rule and his son floating around the internet. I think we even talked about Ja Rule and his son on the show one time.
Look at 50, man. Look at 50. Look at 50 Kid, man. That's him. And you're right. Lil Wayne is too. Lil Wayne is too, and they're all similar. But man, if you
is Lil Wayne's son, is that the kid from the chick Lauren London?
I'm not sure.
Is that who he had a baby with? Celebrity Lauren London?
I'm not sure.
Arley look it up for us. But yeah, man, this is crazy. And it's crazy because Ice Cube's son looks exactly like him, but some of these others I'm seeing for the first time, they look more like their dad than Ice Cube's son looks like him. I would put Ice Cube and his son maybe 4th or 5th in this competition. This is incredible genes.
Speaking of T.I. and his son King rode by our event the other night on the scooter on Tuesday. Did you see him?
No, on a scooter.
He was on a scooter and he shot by Sauce, and I was like, "Hey King, what up?" He was like, "What up, homie?" And he clearly had a buzz, but he was on a scooter in the street.
Yeah, this is incredible genes right here, man. It's incredible how this works. Yeah, the 50 Cent and 50 Cent like disowned his kid.
He said his kid was
asking, begging for money all the time, and not wanting to do anything, not wanting to get out and work, and
not wanting to work, but just Dad, can you send me? And you know, Miles will hit me up sometime asking me to send him $10. You know, 50's kid was at 50 Kid was hitting him up asking him for like $250,000 on a Tuesday.
From Arley. Arley says yes, that son is from actress Lauren London with Lil Wayne.
Good for him.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, next one. And you're watching 2 Live Stu's Experience. Ja Rule looks more like Ja Rule than Ja Rule does.
That's pretty cool.
All right. And last 48. Oh, man, this is great. Lawrence P. Joseph, Black TV and Entertainment. Which was your favorite Huxtable lady?
I think Claire was everybody's favorite, man.
Claire, the mama?
Yes, the mother. Felicia Rashad, yes. I think she was everyone's favorite.
Lisa Bonet was a little cutie pie now.
But I think they're all sexy.
They all fine. I mean,
they're all sexy.
Even Vanessa over there, real, beautiful.
Yep.
Vanessa was so kooky on the show, though.
She was weird.
But Claire was fine, and I've seen some pictures of her and her sister Debbie Allen on the campus at Howard University when they were undergrads.
You do mean Claire, not Clear as in what you go through the airport and use to get to the gate. You don't mean Claire. You mean Claire.
I said Claire.
Okay.
Maybe this is the Geechee accent, man. Come on, you should be able to empathize with me.
Yeah, but you said Clear, and
I said Claire.
That's at the airport. Clear is at the airport. Claire is the Huxtable.
So yeah, man. Lisa Bonet was.
They're all beautiful, man. They're all drop dead gorgeous.
It's hard to pick. Yep. And look a little Rudy, grown ass
woman. Just like Michael Jackson's nephew Jafar, Rudy was typecasted because she did such a great job as a little child, but you couldn't see her after that series, other than being little Rudy. I was at a pool party with her one time, and there were people literally calling her Rudy and not her real name. And she just, didn't pay any attention to it, just kept on going.
Man, she probably still got residual checks coming in. Or did they stop? I think they stopped showing the Cosby Show because of Bill and this whole controversy.
I think so too.
I think they made a pact. All of the networks made a pact not to show the Cosby Show anymore, man. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it seems like I read that somewhere.
Loose Neck said that Lisa Bonet is a real freak. I don't know how he would know that.
Right. How would he know that?
Yeah. But hopefully, if you got a story to tell, Loose Neck, share it. We'd love to hear your story.
Or send us a link on the story.
Or if there's pictures or videos, send that.
Okay, so Rel says Cosby Show still comes on TV One. Good for them. Good for them.
So that check is still good.
Good for them. They had nothing to do with Bill's freaky ways, man. Nothing to do with it. I don't think.
They wasn't even alive when Bill was doing what he was doing back in the 60s, man.
Exactly.
It wasn't alive.
Exactly. Late Mongo Slade up in this camp.
Early
70s.
Can you imagine partying with Bill Cosby back in the 60s, man?
And it was free love, too, back then. It was free love.
Free Free love.
Everybody was free balling, no rubbers, nothing. It was straight raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw.
That was a great last 48.
Real quick, man. Russell Wilson confirmed he's received a contract offer from the New York Jets to join them for the 2026 season.
Congratulations to Russell Wilson.
They already signed Geno Smith.
Which is why they're looking for more quarterbacks. Yeah, because Geno's allegedly your number one. You need more quarterbacks. He's falling short for the last for the last 5 years. He's falling short.
That's not true. You keep saying that. You forgetting the year Geno had the year before last year. He played very well.
Right.
For Seattle.
Yep. And
before he went to Oakland, before he went to Las Vegas, he played very well for the.
Okay, keep that in mind. I am a Raider, so I watched all of those games. He's been mud. Oh, and the team that he played for prior to coming.
He was mud last year, yes. But before that, he played very well, assumably with a better cast around him in Seattle. Right. They didn't have a good cast around him in Oakland, or I keep saying Oakland, Vegas.
And this year, when he leaves Seattle and goes to Las Vegas, what happens in Seattle? Thank you.
Why do you think these teams keep giving Russell opportunities?
He got a Super Bowl ring. Why if you're looking for a backup or somebody to play the position,
right? Have 2 rings.
If you're looking for somebody to play the position and understands it, you would go to a vet that's got a Super Bowl ring. I don't have a problem with Aaron Rodgers. I don't have a problem with Russell Wilson. I don't have a problem with those guys that are titans in their industry getting gigs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so we welcome the ladies back in. Hey, Tree. Hey, Arley.
Hey,
Tree. We didn't even talk to you. You had a great time. Did you have a good time at Sauce on Cinco de Mayo?
Yes, I did. Thank you for asking.
Speaking of that, Tree, real quick, I want to apologize to you. I had a few drinks Tuesday night, and I think when I was leaving, I gave you a hug, and I may have kissed you accidentally. So I want to apologize about that.
what?
In the mouth?
No, not in the mouth. Not in the mouth. It was either on that 8 head or on that cheek. But I do remember, and after I kissed, I was like, oh shit, I just kissed Tree.
Actually, you didn't say goodbye to me at all, but okay, we'll go with this.
So you imagine that whole
I saw
thing.
y'all hugging. I saw you and Ryan hugging Tree.
Thank you, Tree. Thank you, Arley. It's okay. I wouldn't know
He
that
doesn't
when
like me, so and
I literally saw y'all over there hugging.
Thank you.
Y'all stood up right there by where the table was and the sign saw. It was like right in that little doorway. I saw it, both of y'all, and it was a long hug. And I didn't see the kiss
in here. There's a lot of. I mean, I guess we all have the spirit
selective memory.
Well, I think we have the spirit of informant.
Something was happening in the streets. Doug was paying attention. Doug pulls out his phone. 30 seconds later, the cops pull up. And before the cops go over there, the cop pulls up to the sauce and down his window and was like, Mr. Stewart, where were you talking about? And Doug points.
And that guy walking by him was minding his business. This guy. There's no police behind him. And then next thing you know,
police on the way.
Yep.
Whatever, man.
Drop a dime Doug was in full effect.
Drop a dime Dougie.
Y'all funny.
Full effect.
I always keep my head on a swivel. I don't want nobody running up on me.
He was like, y'all hear that?
If you've ever been jumped before, like by 7 or 8 YNs, you'd understand. All right, so
change that cat life.
Yeah.
That nothing secret changed that cat life.
All right, so it's Mother's Day weekend. Arley and Tree are both mothers. Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, so having a little fun with Mother's Day. Based on their iconic status, nurturing resilience and impact on pop culture, the top Black TV moms of all times includes, coming in at number 10, Wanda McCullough, The Bernie Mac Show. You know, you watch Bernie Mac Show, right, man?
Yep.
Of course,
okay.
Of course.
So she comes in at number 10.
Okay.
She really didn't have a lot of big personality on that show.
She didn't.
It was
Bernie Mac was on there.
It was Bernie Mac, sir. You're not gonna get bigger personalities.
Coming in at number 9, Trudy Proud from the Proud Family. Y'all familiar with the Proud Family cartoon?
The little cartoon.
Yeah. Lisa Landry from Sister. Jackie Harry played the mom.
Yep.
Sandra
died.
Sandra, right. Number 7, Janet J. Kyle, My Wife and Kids.
Oh, I loved that. Was a
Keisha-
good show.
Keisha
People
Campbell.
sleep on that show. They
Keisha
sleep
Campbell.
on that show.
Rochelle Rock, Everybody Hates Chris, played by Tashina Arnold. Rainbow Johnson on Blackish. Are y'all Blackish fans?
I wasn't until I went and watched it in syndication. And I was like, it really is good.
Blackish is very good.
It's so good. People hated on it, which made me not watch. Like, oh my God, it's terrible. That first couple of episodes in the first season, but once you get past it and it kind of said, it was so good.
Black is very funny. Very funny. Harriet Winslow, Family Matters. Y'all watch Family Matters?
I did, but it was
Is that Urkel? Is that Urkel?
Yes,
I
that's
never watched
Urkel.
that show a day in my life.
Urkel was the star of that show.
Yep.
Number 3, Florida Evans from Good Times, who we grew up
Yes,
with.
Florida.
Vivian Banks from The Fresh Prince from Bel Air comes in at number 2.
The light skin or the dark skin?
Oh, it's
There's
definitely
2 of
dark
them.
skin Uncle Viv.
Okay, yeah, the dark skin Uncle
Aunt
Viv.
Viv.
Uncle Viv. It's
Aunt Viv. And the number 1 black TV mom of all times, do y'all agree or not?
Absolutely.
We just talked about it, Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. Which one of the TV moms reminds you most of our mother, man? Pumpkin, Brenda.
Her and Claire have similarities, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
But Claire wasn't knocking folks out and taking suckers. Y'all mama was backhanding y'all in the mouth.
Our mother is a
Immediately.
combination. She was a combination in her heyday of Claire Huxtable and Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris, Tashina Arnold's character.
I
mother
agree.
she
agree.
lash out at you with the tongue, man.
She get you.
She get you.
Well, which mother are you most like, Arley?
Probably, I'm a combination of all of them. My child probably going to be in therapy for a long time behind my behavior.
Which one are you, Tree? Which one are you closest to? Mother, you think that you're closest to?
My mouth is probably like Claire's, but I don't think I'm not mean. I wasn't a mean mom. Most of these women, maybe I'm more Viv and Claire, but that'd be it.
I would say our grandmother was like Florida Evans, man.
100.
Yeah.
Damn James.
Terry Clark. I mean, when I said her mouth, I mean I'm not flip with it. I just can go. Like we can go,
Yeah.
And I thought Claire was she was real hard on. Do y'all think she was mean to Vanessa? Like
no,
out of all of them?
No.
Or Vanessa just tried her?
Vanessa was the one that's trying.
Right. Vanessa was quirky. Yeah, it was Vanessa bringing that heat.
There are some episodes that I will watch specifically for Claire Huxtable's response. The one where they wanted to go out and have big fun, and she wouldn't let Vanessa get a word in. That junk was so funny.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was actually 4 of them. For a long time, I don't think they even showed the oldest chick.
A minute.
That what was her name?
Oh, Sandra.
But truth be told, Doug, and this is the thing, if you go back and watch the pilot, it was 4. We got 4 kids, and Cliff clearly says, "Why did we have 4 kids?" And he said, "Because we didn't want 5." And then when the show got picked up, they had 5 kids. They made Sandra off in college, and I was like, "But the first episode said y'all had before." But he patterned it after his own life, and he had 4 girls and a boy in real life. So,
Marvin wants to know why Penny's mama wasn't on there.
Hell no.
Wait, which mom? No, wait. Which
Walona?
version of Penny's mom? Walona or the mom?
The lady with the iron. The lady with the iron.
Her real mama.
Kim Field's mama. So Tree, Arley, y'all have talked about the Michael movie. When it first came out, y'all went and saw it very, very early. I just saw it. Did y'all hear my commentary on it? What are your thoughts?
Yes, I agree. Well, I heard a lot of your commentary, and I totally agree. I was in the chat talking to people. I feel like they made Joe out to be the bad guy, but we would not have the Jackson 5, Michael, none of that if Joe had not done what he did. And I also was telling Till Dog 12, I was like, I wish my mother had let my daddy be a little stricter on us about some things, because I probably would have been Arley Keys by now. Yeah. If I my daddy go in there and practice, and my mom said,
"Listen, it was very easy for Joe to work a 10-hour shift at the factory, the mill, or whatever, come home and just want to relax.
Absolutely.
It would have been very easy for him to do that, and we would have never, ever had the Jackson 5.
You just said something, Arley, that struck a nerve with me. Unlike Joe, Miles was a really good baseball player. Miles was, when my kids have told me I don't want to do that no more, Dad, I've been like, you sure? Okay, cool. I've fallen back every time they're like,
I know.
Miles was a great golfer. I just bought him a new set of clubs. We're in the car going to hit balls, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to get out there. I can't wait to see you hit your new clubs. And he didn't say a word. And I said, hey, bud, you're excited about hitting your new clubs, right? He's like, I think you're more excited than I am, Dad. And I said, whoa, hold on, bud.
That would have hurt
Miles,
my soul. That would
It would have hurt my soul, but you go
Miles,
your
are you
ass out there
playing-
with these new goddamn clubs. Excuse my French.
Are you playing golf for yourself or are you playing golf for me?
Yep.
He goes, Dad, it's more so you that makes me play golf. It's not me.
You know what?
I turned the car around that day. He hadn't touched a club since. New clubs still in the garage right now that he's never used because I wasn't going to make him do something he didn't want to do, but he was good.
But psychologically, if you look at the development, and I'm going back to straight science, children's brains are not developed. Boys usually till they're about 25 or so. Your frontal lobe. So you're not able, if I let you eat ice cream every day, you would.
You eat ice cream every day.
So I gotta tell you, as the adult who knows more, you cannot have this ice cream. So as the adult, you're gonna go out there and hit these little balls out here. Now, Miles is different because he's academically strong, so you don't have to worry about it. But you just can't I don't know.
Hey, man.
And kind of tied into what you just said, in the movie, it never appeared that they weren't happy doing what Joe wanted to do. It seemed like they were tired sometimes, but it wasn't a situation like you just explained where he was forcing them to do something they didn't want to do. It did not come across like that.
No.
Yeah.
And when he announced, like, we're gonna go do some tours, yay! Finally, our hard work, people get to see it. That's part of the problem with this generation. They want instant results because everything is instant. I don't want to put in no hard work. That girl became a star on that little reality show. She don't have no talent. That's why all these influencers just, oh God, I got a whole tirade on that. But I will say, sometimes you have to make children do things they don't want to. Hell, I gotta do stuff I don't want to do sometimes. There's plenty of times I do not want to do it. I promise.
If Earl Woods came home, man, it was just Ty didn't feel like taking Tiger to his coaching sessions, and
we wouldn't have Tiger.
I mean, if Richard Williams probably worked a hard job too, a blue collar job too, and he found time to get out there with them girls and push them.
And that man has he got one of those young ladies. I think one of the daughters just passed away, but he got a doctor out the deal, 2 superstar tennis players. Like when Joe had 10 kids, 9 that were living at the time that are in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house where we can't even all sit at the table. So if this is how y'all want to continue living, fine. Go out there and play with the other little kids, have yourself a ball. But if this is not what you want to do, then we're going to have to make some sacrifices.
Can you imagine how easy it would have been for them boys to get into trouble, man? If their daddy didn't take an active role in their life like they did back then. We hear all these stories, these horror stories about how bad Gary, Indiana was, the murder capital of the country. And this man I just think that we got the whole narrative wrong on Joe, man.
Mason's football coach, who's in his second year, and last year in his first year, the school had one of the best seasons it's ever had in his first year. Every time he sees me, he stops and has a full conversation like, what's it going to take to get Mason out there? I said, Coach, every time you see him, talk to him. Maybe he'll do it. He's like, I do. He's not listening. I said, Coach, I'm not going to force him to play. And the coach looks at me like, are you crazy? Why not? And my answer is, I don't want him playing football for me. If he's playing football, he needs to be doing that for himself. But the coach is like, man, you're crazy. You're leaving a lot on the table with that one.
I think it's because I have a cousin, not football related, but his parents kind of let him, I don't want to force him. He don't want to, and he has said open like, Dad, I wish I had thought about wanting to do it but I said no. And so my mama didn't want to force me. So, but I regret it.
Does anyone, can I answer the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's not going to be, I don't agree with it. Black people have this mentality that we got to get beat. Everything got to be hard. Let me finish. that everything has to be hard. The slave, when we were enslaved, that's how they got us to do what they wanted us to do. And so for me, I don't think that there are many ways to greatness. There's not one path to greatness. And it's also a state of mind. And so I believe Joe did not operate with balance. Those kids could not call him dad. Just a lot of different things for me that he did. We are grateful that they are here and their contribution to the world, but the mentality that everything has to be earned and hard, I don't believe in that. And I am not a believer of that, because that's how my life, even though Doug says
you ain't
my
shit.
life could have been better.
Right.
But my life is
no,
great.
we were all here when
I
you
don't
said that,
believe in
Doug.
that-
Please
that
finish, Tree.
kind
Please
of
finish,
parent.
Tree. No, we were all here when you said that, Doug. Please finish, Tree. I'm sorry for Doug cutting you off.
It's a different opinion.
Let her finish, Doug. Doug, let
I
her
don't
finish,
wanna- I
please.
don't
Go ahead,
wanna-
Tree.
Did I spank my children? Yes. It didn't change the outcome. I was more the disciplinary. I was the warden. Other person was the fun dad. And I don't know if a woman can even exert the kind of whatever.
Ass whooping.
I'm not
Ass
a
whoopings.
man.
No,
I'm
I
not a
talked to
man.
Trey. I talked to Arley's son quite often. He used to mentor him back in the day. And he mentioned one time Arley had him in the Boston Crab after he did something he wasn't supposed to do. He mentioned me putting the figure 4 by his mom. So, some mothers do that.
My children would definitely say that I was the police. But it didn't change the outcome. Their path is their decided path, and it does not have anything to do with my parenting. I'm not less than a parent because of the choices that they made. And I did not, I did spank them. It was a challenge for me to do that because I was abused. And so,
I would just like to, for the record, I like to say this is how I came to my parental, because I didn't have to, after about 7, I had to come at him maybe like 2 more times. Once he got to get tightened up like at the top of every year because he'd forget who he was talking to, and I asked him to watch his tone. I knew early on I had a really big ex-husband. For y'all don't know, Ryan and Doug know my ex-husband, Ernest Dixon. He's a big dude. So I knew whatever baby was coming out of my body was not going to be no little person. And when I found out it was a boy, I was like, uh-oh. I knew then I had to put the fear of God in him early. So we started off like that. But I had a very healthy balance of love. Kids love me. It's like I could have popped them, I could have talked to them, whatever it is, and they ask any of my former students. So I think it's a healthy balance of love and discipline. Discipline does not have to look like I done punched you and bust you in the mouth all the time, but there have to be consequences to your actions. You cannot be in charge, because I love you with my discipline. Mr. Policeman over there, not so much. So we don't have to have that problem. Let me do my part as a parent. That's all I'm saying. And people can do it however they want to. I think I raised a fine young man. He got his toe out the frame every once in a while. He was fearful enough of my words at a point. Now, would I do some things different? I'm sure I would, but I got a great result. So it is what it is.
We have Mr. Black. I probably bopped Kayla upside her head way more than Cameron, if I'm being honest. Because in my mind, she had, I'm not saying Cameron doesn't have it, but that nigga, she was me. You know how Michael would pop off? I popped off. It's energy. It's just like I had a lot of energy. And Kayla was, I got in her ass. And then with Cameron, it was more soft.
The baby gets it differently.
And
moms and boys are just different too.
That's true too. Moms and boys have a different relationship than dads and daughters.
Yep.
And they will both have they both had a different experience with me. They didn't experience me the same way. But being a parent, I don't recommend it. I'm sorry. I don't.
You don't recommend what?
I don't recommend being a parent. I really don't want my children
being a parent, period? Wait, you don't recommend being a parent at all?
Our parents did not
having
warn
kids.
us. My mama did not warn me that this junk was going to, and it's never ending. Every time I see my son's name on my call ID, I be like, yeah, what I got to do now?
Mine is mostly not because yeah, like right now, I was like, right now, one of them owes me some money today. I make them pay me back.
Can your kids ever owe you money though?
Not in real life.
I owe my child some money at this point. He got away with
but for the lesson.
I mean, I'm saying,
you guys
like,
talk about the lesson of it. That's the lesson. Like, I give them money, but if you say, "Can I borrow?" I expect you to borrow and run me my shit back.
I think your kids go in a different category. I think everybody else got to
No,
pay you
you
back.
don't with your cheap ass.
No, I'm saying I don't give my kids money expecting to get it back. I don't use the word borrow.
Well, my children ask to borrow, and so to Arley's point about consequences and lessons, if you say, "Mom, can I have $25?" Mom, may I borrow $500?
Those are two different things.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, I don't recommend parenting. It's a lot.
Damn.
I love my kids.
How would you have been here? How would we have been here if it wasn't for parents? The world wouldn't exist.
Saying that. I'm saying there's a mentality that I don't feel that today's, what are we talking about? What was it? What's this generation?
Gen Z.
They don't have it. They don't. Just don't do it. Just don't do it.
These millennials. I don't know if our kids are millennials. I don't know, but they all something different, baby. They something different.
Before we let you go, how y'all handling your Mother's Day weekend? What are y'all expecting to do? What are y'all wanting to do? What do y'all have planned for your Mother's Day weekend?
I'm a middle mother, so I have to plan the celebrations for my mother. So there's my son, child. He loves his mama, but
what's the middle mother? I've never heard.
I'm in the middle. I'm the mama in the middle. Like I'm supposed to be celebrated. Where's she at? In the middle. I'm supposed to be celebrated, but my child probably we push everything towards the senior mother. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm in the middle.
Which is fine, and your mom deserves that. Mom Margaret deserves that. Yeah.
My mama, people wonder how she puts my grandmother, her mother-in-law used to always say, "Oh, I just be feeling so bad for your mama. She got Bobby, you, and little Bobby. Oh, bless her heart. We are a lot over here."
True. So. The kids take you out to dinner, or are they ducking you because they owe you money?
No, Taylor lives North Georgia. She'll be here next weekend. Okay. So she was like, "Mom, I'll see you next weekend. That's fine." I don't have I'm like Ryan about my kids. Like, if they want to, I don't have a lot of obligations at this point, other than respect from them. Cameron is working. We don't have a plan. Honestly, Douglas, I don't want to go outside because they're closing the fucking freeway.
Yeah,
that is the most ridiculous.
That's going to be a problem
ever.
But if they don't close it now to do what they need to do for the World Cup, when the World Cup gets there, it'll be hell on wheels.
Hey man,
Mother's Day weekend.
We need to give a public service announcement, man, for people that don't know. I posted on my Facebook page.
That's the word.
For Atlanta people,
stay in house.
The southwest portion of 285 is getting shut down this weekend.
Don't do it.
Just
it's already miles and miles and miles of traffic and hours and hours and hours of traffic. They're about to shut down a quarter of the most busy strip of highway in the city,
where all the black folks live.
Where all the black folks
go to dinner, church, all the shit that we do.
Shuts down
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And you know what? I'll hear a news.
Thank you, Melvin.
I'll hear a news mention about some part of the highway they're doing construction, but I'll forget. What I'm telling you right now is do not forget, put an alert, a reminder in your phone.
So for the record, I'm glad you mentioned that. Yes, you will forget. However, if when you get in your car, no matter where you're going, if you put you pull Google Maps up and put the address in, it will keep you away from that problem.
But it'll keep everyone else away from it too.
But it's going to show you the fastest route. Yeah.
I'm going to be posted up.
Shout out to Black Diamond, who was headed to Somerville, South Carolina to spend time with her son-in-law, her son and daughter-in-law.
Somerville.
Right,
yeah, it's Boo Somerville, but Mama Stewart now lives closer to Somerville where she resides now. So enjoy yourself down in South Carolina. It'll be beautiful. The flowers will be blooming. Have fun with your family over the weekend, Black Diamond. We love you.
It's 9:42.
Hey, Arley, thank you so much, Arley.
Thank you, Arley.
Happy Mother's Day, Arley.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you, Tree. Happy Mother's Day to Pumpkin.
Thank you for being so. Arley and I have known each other, for everybody that's new, I don't know, about
20 years, 17, 18 years.
So a mother to my children. Now I'm gonna be sad because you really, with Kayla especially, just thank you.
That's my girl, KT.
Thank you so much.
I tell y'all, I love the kids.
And happy Mother's Day, and
Happy
she will
Mother's Day
bop
to
her
you.
in the head too. And
I
it's
sure
not
will.
that you don't do with Cameron, but you and Kayla like just have a lot of stuff. that-
Thank you.
So thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
She's a
Happy
wonderful
Mother's Day
young
to
lady.
all the dogs and poodles, the poodles out there, and to your dogs and poodles, mommies.
Thank you, Arley.
I'm a huge Kayla fan. She's awesome.
You're watching the 2 Live Stews experience. Let me give a
She's
shout out to
starting
everybody.
grad school next week.
She
Ryan.
starts, what school?
Oh my God.
No. Say what you just said again.
She's starting grad school.
Oh, that's
on
dope.
the 28th. On the 28th.
Well, congratulations, Kayla. Hit the applause, audience. Y'all give Kayla a round of applause. That's dope. Good for her.
Okay, before Tree gets into the super chat, we got some people that gave us some donations.
Quick reminder, y'all remember, if you're watching the show and or listening to the show, please like it. At one point in time, I saw in the chat, somebody was reminding everybody to make sure that they like it because there were 155 people watching at the time, but there were only 35 likes. So the 155 likes would be a whole lot better than 35 likes. So please like, listen, share, and subscribe.
First of all,
Doug didn't like when we played Megan. Look at him. I had to get a screenshot of us.
Just remember, those numbers aren't.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just want people to like. That's all. I just want people to like.
Way more people watching than 150. But thank you to everybody. Go ahead.
Can I? Where would I don't see the thumb on my screen. Where can I like it?
Well, you have to be in.
Okay, I'm in admin, so okay.
We can't like it from StreamYard.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Get his music ready, Tree. Osiris.
He doesn't have music.
No, I'm saying I'm going to get to the person that needs their theme music. So Osiris, my chapter, bro, $40 donation team. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Osiris, bro.
Brian Hill hit us up. Osiris just gave us the Black Power fist and the strong symbol.
Yes, Osiris. I thought we would see you on Tuesday at Sauce. I'm sure you was on the grind and hustling, dog.
Osiris lives in Atlanta.
Osiris still
I thought he lives in New York.
No, he's from New York. He lives in Florida.
I thought that bro was in Atlanta.
No.
Well, shame on you for not driving up here, Osiris.
So Brian Hill. Brian Hill says we need to have a top 5 blaxploitation movies of all time. I think that's
I'm done with top 5s, B Hill.
Yeah.
I'm done with top 5s, B Hill.
He donated $5. Appreciate that, folk.
There was too much cheating going on, B Hill. So I'm done with top 5s.
Oh God.
Antonio Walker, who came out and kicked it with us at Sauce for Cinco de Mayo. He came through. Shouts out to Antonio.
Who's Antonio? Which one is he?
The one that was taking all the pictures when we were at the Underground.
Right. When we were at the block party. At the block party.
Okay.
Yep.
So he donated $10, says, I despise number 0 and the same number on the same team. Oh, that's something else. There's a lot of that now, man. The same number on the same team.
Duplicate numbers. I despise that also.
Right. Yeah. I think when we were growing up, there weren't duplicate numbers, even though they were over 100 players on
no, there were duplicate numbers, but you would have a starter and someone that wasn't going to touch the field wearing the number. They just needed a jersey, so they gave him a jersey.
Only one of them dressed out, though. Or were there multiple numbers on the sideline back in the day as well?
Yeah, I think it's multiple numbers on the sideline back in the day, but one of them didn't play.
Damon Ware, what family have a? He says, what family?
Brother Man. Brother Man.
The Brother Man. Give him his theme music.
We appreciate you, Brother Man.
Cash App. Give me the login.
He says, for what? Have a wonderful weekend. Brother man, thank you so much, brother man. Thank you for the
Thank
donation.
you, brother man. We appreciate you, brother man.
I got your chat, brother man. We're gonna read it. It's 9:47. We're gonna read it.
We're putting those
Osiris,
chips.
if you have
We're putting those
chat-
chips to good use.
And lastly,
text
Kirtland Hayes for the building fund, $20. Thank you,
I think
Kirtland
that's loose.
Hayes.
I think that's the great loose neck.
Great loose neck side. Thank y'all for the donations on Cash App, the preferred way to donate to the show. Thank you so much. And listen, also, I meant to mention this when you said it earlier. Please share the show. Like, subscribe, and share. Very, very, very important. We got some huge things popping. Okay. Coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned. But yes, like, subscribe, and share. Very, 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 very important.
While we're at it, shouts out to the Bull Delta Kappa Bros. 87 in the green jersey. That's Rick.
That's a
He's
good
the 5.
camera. Who took this picture?
That's my camera. My phone, rather. Shouts out to Rick. He's a 87, bro. The 5 from 87. My Trey, 92. And Ian is the ace from 97. DK pulled up on the bros this past weekend or this past Tuesday. And shouts out to all the Greeks that was at the event. Some more bros right here all over the place. And one more. The Deltas pulled up on the stews. There were a couple AKs out there. I see Dominic on the far right side. Good bruh. I can't mention everybody's name, but shouts out to the bros that pulled up to show some love on Tuesday at Sauce while we were hanging out with the good folks from Patron. We appreciate you, Patron. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Mr. Brown for taking good care of us.
He made it happen.
Nothing was left untouched.
Yeah.
Do we have a contact number for Brown that we want to flash, that we can flash?
We do it all the time. Yes.
You hadn't seen it, Doug, but she only puts it up there about 10 times a show. But thank you, Tree.
Seen it.
Yeah.
I don't recall that.
Go ahead and give us another spot.
Okay.
Go.
404-895-9395. Again, that number is 404-895-9395. You can email him at SME, which is Stewart Media and Entertainment, SME.LarryBrown@gmail.com. Holler at him if you want the stews
Brown
to come
got
out.
things popping. He got things popping.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving in a very big way. And I don't want to tip my hand, but he's doing his thizzle, my nizzle.
And what are you available to do?
9395. Oh,
What are
we're
you
available
to do?
Brown's booking us for everything.
Pool parties,
church baptisms,
bar
mitzvahs. If you want to go get a haircut and be celebrated for your haircut, we'll meet you at the barbershop and celebrate you while you're getting your cut. Yeah, we do it all. Funerals. Funerals aren't for the dead. They're actually for the living. So if you want us to come to your funeral and spread some joy, have some fun,
hold downs,
holla at
trail rides.
If you work at the house of someone like Stefon Diggs and you need support, we'll come out there and support you. Holla at your boys. 404-895-9395. SME.LarryBrown@gmail.com.
All right, Tree, let's run through these chat messages.
Very good. Very good. Doug, you did a great job directing yet another spot.
Real quick, Tree, before you get started. How do you make an artichoke? How do you make an artichoke?
Come on, man. Seriously.
How do you make an artichoke?
Starve him.
Close, Tree. You strangle it. You strangle it. Artichoke.
Are we talking about an artichoke or?
One more. How was the snow globe feeling after the storm? How was the snow globe feeling after the storm? A little shaken.
All right, let's go. I don't know if we were talking about an artichoke, though. That was giving something else.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Jujam Sport, thank you for coming outside.
Thank you,
it was good to see
yes.
you.
Yes. I think I got a picture of him. Let me pull it up.
He says you guys come outside more often. And we are.
Oh, we are.
I think
absolutely.
We are outside. All right. Encyclopedia Brown. And yet Orange Man was on the Epstein list 3,000 times.
30,000.
30,000 times. Yes, that is another zero.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that in reference to, Joe? No, we don't know. Loose neck. Bouncing down with $1.99 that Arley will never
Thank
see
you, Loose
for
Neck.
her slushie. Okay. Thank you, Loose Neck. I guess I don't need a slushie. Loose Neck coming in again. Ryan was wearing the wow. Honestly, I didn't notice your shoes. But I did notice you walking kind of like this, but I thought you were just
hey, listen, I was just joking about his shoes. They were they're pretty popular these days, the shoes.
Well,
what do they call hookahs?
Hookahs, and they're very comfortable, and they support people with bad backs and bad necks like I have.
Did you ever think that you was running around tackling people all athletic and lifting weights and stuff? You ever thought that you'd be wearing geriatric shoes to your job?
Shouts out
fine in this picture. What are y'all talking about? His shoes are okay.
Former Knick great Charles Oakley pulled up at the Stews event this past Tuesday at Sauce to show some love. Shouts out to the great Charles Oakley.
So
and to answer your question, Doug, that is my picture today.
Pick of the day.
That's my picture today. And to answer your question, shouts out to the great Robert Porsche in the Lions Hall of Honor, Mr. South Carolina State, everything. When I got done playing football in 2000, he called me out of the blue, out of nowhere, and said, so, bruh, go ahead and start doing rehab right now. Go ahead and find you a therapist right now. You're just getting done. You may not play anymore, but just go ahead and get ahead of what you're going to have to deal with in the next few decades. Mm-hmm. And I started then. Mm-hmm. So I'm blessed to be able to move like I do and do some of the things I do because I didn't wait until problems kicked in to start rehabbing and seeking therapy. I did that decades ago, and that's why I'm in an able space, able mind, and able body to this point. Shouts out to the great Robert Porsche.
And is Robert Porsche the man that said that this man cheated to get through school?
Yes.
Okay, so what a fitting segue. Thank you, Ryan. You do radio so well.
Is that his picture of the day, Tree?
The cheater. Picture of the day.
That's my picture.
One time SAT.
Graduated spring of 1993. That's Dr. Barbara Hatton right there passing me out my diploma, my degree. And a bunch of people graduating. South Carolina State having 2 graduations, one tomorrow and one Saturday, from what I understand. It's big.
I love doing this with y'all. Well, that was a great
Go back to Ryan's pick of the day, though, real quick, before we read all these chat messages.
The great Charles Oakley.
You've heard the stories that Charles Oakley slapped the shit out of Charles Barkley like twice, right? You've heard that, right?
He's kind of mean. He's on the Housewives too.
I've told that story a couple times, sir. Charles Oakley don't play. I've talked to it about Charles.
That man got meat hooks for arms. Look at his arms. That man's arms come down to his knees. Put it back up one more time, Tree.
He's a big dude.
And also his head is double the size of yours.
Well, he's a bigger human than I am. Yeah.
No, but you got a big head. I mean, let's just be real about it. You got a nice sized noggin on you. That man's head is OJ-sized head.
Ryan looks like Doug looks next to Ryan, next to Charles.
For the record, man.
If that man slap you with them hands, it's a wrap. You going to sleep.
Hold on real quick. Just keep in mind that I think Charles listens to the show, and if you say things that are disparaging about him or his
man, Charles Oakley know he got a big ass head. Come on,
man. He might come and slap the shit out of you.
No, he won't. Right. He better not do that.
He's not
gonna do that, Mr. Oakley. I'm a fan of yours, Mr. Oakley. I'm just acknowledging your head is abnormally big.
So right prior to
no offense.
True story. When he was leaving, I realized he was leaving, and I was like, Charles, before you go, man, I gotta grab a picture. He said, okay, Stu, no problem, man. And as I pulled my camera out, I started looking for you. I'm like, damn, where's Doug? He got to get in this picture. Damn, where's Doug? He got to get in this picture. He said, man, fuck your brother. Take the picture. I said, okay, no problem, Charles.
That's a lie. I know when this guy.
Take this picture.
I've been around this guy so long that I know instantly when he's lying, when he's capping. I know it. That's a lie. Sir, you just made that up.
I was looking for you, and Charles said, man, F your brother. Okay. Take this picture. And I said, okay, Charles, no problem, Charles. No problem.
Me and Oak go way back. Bat my 333.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Arley.
And Jew Jams, if you're still listening, Jew Jams, you asked me to send you something. I got your number to send you something. You asked me to send you something. So make sure you hit me up so you can get what I was supposed to be sending you, Jew Jams. Okay.
All right, let's knock these down. We have a lot of donations over here. Frederick Anderson, thank you so much.
Thank you, Frederick.
And Arley Tree, happy Thursday. It is a happy Thursday. Looks like the sun is coming out. Ben
Appreciate
Edwards, what up, though? What up, though, my Detroit brother? Thank you for your donation, Ben. To the whole crew and Stu Nation, everybody enjoy the weekend. Happy Mother's Day, Tree and Arley. What's up with the cruise?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have that ready to go Monday. I think we will. Can we get a thumbs up from the back room, from the green room?
Green.
Can we get a thumbs up?
She like, okay.
Yeah,
Cruise information coming Monday? Yes. All right.
Loose neck? Who's digging Stefon will be
the show title.
Show titles.
Right. Is that a Simpson version of Arley on Loose Neck's?
No, that's Tree. That's a Simpson version of Tree.
That's Tree?
Yeah.
My goodness. Gracious peace.
You don't remember I did that in real time? I
remember
ChatGPT.
I was not going to use Tree's name because I know she didn't like looking like the Simpson. So I wasn't going to put that on her, but okay. I digress.
Tree, ignore him. He's trying to start something up. Go ahead.
I'm not.
Neck says he thought 3 feet was Lenny Williams. This man was very
listen, Morgan, my homegirl Morgan came to the event and she kept looking at 3 Pete like, listen, he's famous. That guy right there is famous. Who's that guy right there? And I kept looking around like, no, I don't see nobody famous. She said, no, the guy in the white shirt. I said, Morgan, that's 3 Pete. That nigga ain't famous.
Loose neck. Thank you. Ryan's gray hair telling the rest of his beard. Ain't nobody coming to see you.
Let me see that, man. Let me see it one more time, man.
Going in on your ass today.
Let me see it one more time, man.
I had a rough day, Tree, but I got thick skin, so it's okay.
He got the mic situated.
Yeah, these ain't nothing but jokes. Can we see it one more time, man?
These ain't nothing but jokes. The next message, man. Next message.
Shoot your eye out.
Next message, man.
Brother man, we have to quit assigning our fashion to these young guys. Our parents didn't like our fashion either.
I agree.
That's true.
I agree. Mom, there were things that mom, when she washed clothes, would take and throw away because she didn't want us to wear it anymore.
Now listen, I'm thinking back, man. The only thing that I ever remember, our mother and our parents getting on us about our clothing was not putting a belt on and having your sagging pants. Like
and
even back then, the sagging thing was not cool. Huh?
Your hair, you need your hair.
I don't think they ever had a problem with the high top fade or anything like that. Like I don't remember them getting like, why you wearing your hair with that flat top on the top of your head thing. I don't remember that.
Well, speaking of parenting, Brother Man says Joe didn't have balance. And then Brother Man also said his mom went from spanking with her hand, then the belt, to an extension cord or whatever. And then turns around as a grandmother. This is what I said to Doug last night, Brother Man. I said, I cannot wait until you have grandkids. I hope I'm still here.
Oh, yeah. My kids have no idea how. My kids have no idea how ruthless our mother was. Because she makes it sound like to them she never put a hand on us.
And our grandmother used to send Doug to get his own switch. She never spanked me. She sent Doug to get his own switch. And there were a couple of times where she sent him back 2 or 3 times to get a bigger switch.
But
he was tired by the time they got to you.
Don't you think that if he was abusing those kids with, like I said earlier, a foreign object or punching them in their face or punching them, period, you don't think they would have shown that in the movie?
Whatever goes on in this house stays in this house.
And I was going to mention this earlier. There was a lot that wasn't portrayed in the movie because if the stories are true, he used to put his hands on the mother.
Right.
And she stood up for herself in the movie, like, you can't beat nobody in this house no more, Joe. And she wasn't just referring to the kids, she was referring to herself too.
Yeah, but
you
don't know that. You don't know that's the point of that statement.
If you know the story, sir, in the Jackson's family, that's word on the street. I'm not making nothing up.
Well, I mean, word on the street is not fact. You just said it yourself. Word on the street.
Right.
And if he, once again, I reserve the right to change my mind if they show some conclusive evidence that he was beating on Catherine or physically
So no,
harming them
people's
kids.
word isn't enough. Michael's
people's
word
word?
isn't enough. Michael, from his children is. I'm not
From
trying
his
to change
children,
your
that's
mind.
not even Michael damn Churn. I'm not believing them.
No, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. When I told you, LaToya accused him of SA.
And then I saw several people comment saying that was a lie. She was lying.
But how do you? Why? When you just said until someone said. Never mind. This is how you live your life.
You were saying that you didn't know the people tree.
Right.
Let's finish the chat. I don't want to do this. Marcus Harvey.
His thoughts and his words are bond, and it's law.
They're
It's
not
law.
bond. They're
Right.
not
It's
bond.
law.
What I'm saying to you is, if they had sufficient evidence, and they had evidence that Joe Jackson was doing all of these terrible things, I think that the kids would have come out and said more about it. I don't think it would have been no rumors. It would have been facts. It would have been police reports.
man.
They call the police on him for hitting his wife with a damn 2x4.
Nobody called no police in 1969, especially a black woman. Them niggas ain't coming.
You keep saying, I think. You just keep on thinking, Doug. We're proud of you for
Let's
thinking.
just go. Marcus Harvey,
Congratulations.
thank you for your donation. And then I agree with you, Marcus. Doug, go up there. See him.
Come to the shop. We got you on the Beard Fresh, DeMarcus Harvey. Okay. All right.
Follow him at Marcus Harvey. Is that on the IG? Doug don't really get on IG, but go up there and let that man and make sure you take a picture.
It is kind of like a rogue hair, isn't it?
Ryan definitely got you covered on the beard.
Appreciate you.
Now, Marcus, I don't know if you heard Ryan's story or not, but don't be playing in this man's face, is what I want to say. If you've heard the story of him down to the barbershop.
At the barbershop, right? I'm not coming to your barbershop for you to line my beard up and charge me $100, Marcus.
Y'all better talk first. We need clear boundaries.
Give me a number, player.
Dark Sun Rider. Lakers should ask the Celtics if they would do Luka for Jaylen Brown straight up. Salaries match and JB wants out. Luka is a depreciating asset.
Okay, while we're there,
Thank you, Dark Sun Rider.
While we're there, everybody's been calling for LeBron's head.
Nobody's been calling for LeBron's head.
You're one of the ones that have you said throughout the course of this last basketball season that you want him gone. You were happy that he was the third option. Well, I have you know now that the number one option is out, and now that the number two option is just getting back. Austin Reeves came to the table in that first game with 8 points. With 8 points. LeBron James is why this team is doing what they're doing and why they are where they are. You can't call Austin Reeves the number two option all season long, and in the postseason, that son of a bitch drops 8 points.
You're a master of rhetoric.
Now you want now that it's time for him to get a deal, and allegedly he's on the table for asking for a max deal, which is 5 years, $241 million. Are you crazy?
We're not giving those 60-year-old
Sir,
no 5-year deal.
Are you talking heads? The talking heads.
Are you been drinking this morning?
The talking heads that I'm reading about and listening to while watching the game talks about him being worthy of a 5-year, $241 million contract.
You need to stop watching them talking heads.
Right.
Ain't nobody giving LeBron James no 5-year deal at
Not
70
LeBron
years
James.
old.
I said Austin Reeves, if you would listen. I said Austin Reeves is on the table for a 5-year, $241 million deal. Is he worthy of that after dropping 8 points in a playoff game?
Okay,
Hell no.
The man had a bad game. He balled out of control this year. What are you talking about?
He balled out of control this year in games that do not matter. The only one balling right now is Braun. I say all that to say this. Pay that man his money.
You're all on his nutsack.
Pay that man his money. He is why your team is where he is. Pay that man his money.
To a detriment.
Speaking of nuts, Earl McDowell, thank you for your donation. Clay made Earl, I wasn't calling you a nut though.
That didn't sound right. What do you mean speaking of nuts?
Thank you, Earl McDowell. We appreciate you. She knows she got beef with Earl, so she did it on purpose. But go ahead, Tree, read the message.
Brother McDowell, thank you, folks.
Clay made $16.6 million during the 25-26 season. NBAers get paid every 1st and 15th during the season for 25 weeks. He got paid $700K every paycheck. He made $298 million in his career. $30K a month is nothing.
But it sets a bad precedent, McDowell.
But also, where did you get your information that she asked that man for $30K?
Right. He shouldn't say things like that. That's why I started by saying allegedly.
Right. I allegedly read that she was giving him that type of money.
No, he was giving her.
He was giving her that type of money.
He may have been. He bought her a car. There is allegations that they
no, not just a car
together.
Not just a car.
He shouldn't be giving her. He shouldn't be giving her that large sums of money and buying her cars.
You don't get to dictate who he can give his money to.
My favorite cars. You can buy me a Bentley.
Right.
Melvin Eccles. Happy Mother's Day, Arley and Tree. Thank you, Melvin Eccles.
Melvin Eccles.
Melvin sent you a Cash App and then doubled down for the ladies on Mother's Day with another donation.
Thank you, Melvin.
We gotta come and see you, Melvin. God damn it, we gotta come and see you.
Talk about you have the commercial for Melvin.
Yes,
Bay 11
to the great Melvin Eccles. Yes, Melvin Eccles. I'm just blown away, man, with his generosity and his care for the stews and how he's helping us build a platform. Thank you very much. The phone number is 404-770-6949. Again, Bay 11 Towing, 404-770-6949. If your car can't move, you're finding yourself with problems, not only does he tow cars, he also repairs them. He's got a shop. That's what he does. That's business number one. The tow truck is business number two. But if you are having a problem, he promises two things. One, to get to you in a timely fashion, because you'll call a tow truck and they'll show 4 hours later, not Melvin. And two, he has competitive pricing. Once he gets to you, he's not going to say, oh, that's $800. He'll never do you like that. So shouts out to you, Melvin. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, Melvin Eccles.
Let's finish up. We're finishing up. We got more donations, and then we're out of here.
Dan, if you are getting $700,000 a check, and you're getting that check twice a month, yeah, you don't letting go of $200,000. That's a lot. That's a lot, but it's not even a. Ooh, okay, never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It comes back. Ryan, do you get your wife a gift? I think we talked about this one year. The whole that's not my mother. You get your wife a gift, or do the kids do it?
Yes, the kids will get her stuff, and I'll get her a gift too. However, I've learned that she isn't my mom.
Oh God! Here we go.
So yeah, it's more dinner. It's more get you a massage, but the purses and the jewelry and stuff. Yeah,
already.
And she gets gifted all the time. Flowers show up at the job. Yeah, open the door. So yeah, we treat her like a mother that she is to our family every single day.
Look at Doug's face. Rel, shout out to me for being the most hated on person in the chat on Nightcap Podcast. Ocho is mad because I call him out for stealing from the woman.
Thank you, Rel. Make sure you're posting the thing too, Rel. Whenever you do what you do with them. Yes.
Rel, stop sending me that stuff because I'm gonna get in trouble.
Thank you, Rel. We appreciate it. We need that, Rel.
We got a little guerrilla marketing going on. If you listen to other podcasts, go in their chat room.
Your mic is muted, Doug, so we can't hear you. But here's what Doug is saying. Go in those other shows' chat room and post this right here.
Yeah, do it on their posts. Do it wherever. You don't have to just wait for them to be live. Do it on their posts. Rel wants a throwback picture from y'all as if we haven't seen every single one. He wants y'all to do a throwback pic.
Okay, Rel.
We're doing the last 2 days. That's a segment.
I think he wants it of the stews. I think.
I don't know.
You mean like? Well, we got all that coming. Every day we're gonna do a throwback pic.
Thank you, Rel. Thank you, Loose Neck. I like slushies. All right, we're winding up. Till Dog. Notice
the slushy code word for some technical sexual term.
What is the slushy, Doug? Thank you.
For like 7-Eleven?
What sexual term would it be, Douglas?
I don't know. I'm asking. You keep mentioning slushies, and everybody.
It could be looked at. It could be looked at as WAP. It could be looked at as WAP.
Slushy WAP.
Oh, okay. Okay, carry on.
Nobody don't want no cold WAP though. It needs to be
That's
hot.
true too. That's true too.
It's got to be hot. Till Dog, speaking of hot, notice how Tree started grabbing her neck when she heard Artichoke. Well,
Till Dog 12. Thank you, folks, for the donation.
You be grabbing Tree neck, Doug? You be choking her?
Please. We can go ahead and cut that narrative out. He can't afford me, number one.
I damn sure can't afford you.
He's
I can afford
autistic.
you. I can afford you. I can afford it.
We noticed Doug at the little meter where you pull the ticket to get the parking pass to get in the garage. Doug parked his car there for every bit of 18 minutes trying to decide if he was going to pull that ticket and pay for that parking or go someplace else. He was at least sitting there contemplating.
Because these parking garages be scamming. They be scamming.
They do. Yeah, that cat sat there and was thinking like it was a life decision. No, okay, yeah, no, okay.
Okay, I don't know about you. I paid $40 to park.
No,
for 4 hours.
It's just money. Oh my God. Stop with that.
I didn't pay that because I followed the car that was in front of me to get through that thing before I had to pay.
One of my friends parks at grocery stores and then she'll like ride over to the, like if we go to Chastain, she'll park at the store, go in the store, and then get like a $5 lift down.
Well, so what I do is I've got one of those little motor scooters that you can ride. And I usually keep that in the back of the truck. So I'll park someplace that's free, and then I'll hop on the scooter to go where I need to go instead of paying $30, $45 for parking.
What? That is so smart.
It is, but I couldn't hop on the scooter and bring all the things I needed to bring. So I left the scooter at the house.
Your shoes and stuff were, wow. Is it like the kind that they give you for medical? That kind of scooter that you put your knee on?
Not the scooters in the grocery store that go 2 miles per hour. My scooter can go like 45.
My scooter can go 45.
Yeah.
RC says there were allegations that LaToya said about Joe that he won't mention. He's trying to say to you, Doug, that this is a movie, not a documentary, and so they treated it.
But those are accusations once again. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're not going to highlight those things because.
Thank you.
Yes, that's not movie worthy. That's not something that people are going to openly pay money to see, especially if there's going to be a franchise started with this movie, which we're thinking it could be another 2 or 3 movies.
Y'all getting twisted up in the weeds. My central point is without Joe Jackson, there's no Jackson 5. Period.
Yeah, because sperm. Fly Tie says.
Say what?
Fly Tie says he gives his kids money and his wife gives and wants her money back. Yes. So although I was the warden, Charles Taylor very much more.
Who is Charles Taylor?
giving
People
money.
don't know who Charles Taylor is.
That's their dad. And so he was definitely. And
So Morgan asked for a couple of dollars from. No, Morgan asked for money to get
I want my
something,
money back.
and after JP gave her the money, when she came back with what she had, JP was like, "Okay, Morgan, where's my change?" And Morgan looks at her and goes, "Your change, Mom? You owe me like $200. I'm keeping the change."
Yes.
And I looked at my wife like, she's right. You go in her piggy bank all the time when you need petty cash, and she expects her money back. So yeah, that's her change now.
So Morgan's exhibiting boss behavior. She want her goddamn money back.
Oh,
she's exhibiting that.
Straight boss.
Oh,
she's a straight boss. She's being empowered and raised to be a boss.
Hey,
no
man,
question.
You remember what I told you when she had her christening? I said the force is strong in this one.
No question.
The force is strong in Morgan, man. She want her money back. Stop playing with my money, mama.
You owe me X amount. I'm just gonna keep that and knock that off your tab. It's all good.
Hey, let me read one chat message directly sent to me from Penn. He says, a lot of psychology when raising kids, make it feel like it's their idea, and don't raise your kids to quit just because it gets hard. That's from Mayo Penn Troy, who actually.
Yeah. Well, I agree with Penn, and I should not have let Miles quit golf because he was good and it was going to lead to something.
You in that situation, I make them finish that season, but if they don't want to come back the next season, then I won't say nothing.
It wasn't a season. We were just practicing.
Two other people.
Okay, right.
We were just practicing.
Right.
So yeah, I get it, Pin. I understand, bro. We appreciate you, Pin. And did Pin pay for that message?
Right.
Don't be reading his stuff if he don't send the money.
Exactly. Thank you, Chapstick.
Don't say that. Stop playing. Stop playing like that.
Shouts out to Pin.
Dad, you be so sensitive.
Nah, because he's sending the wrong message. We don't. We
say
read the messages, and it ain't like blackmail or nothing like that. We'll read your message if you send us some money. It ain't like that.
Well,
that's how that came across. Don't do that, man.
What school subject is the fruitiest? What school subject is the fruitiest?
What school subject is the fruit? School subject, math, science.
It's history because it's full of dates. You gotta be smart to catch these jokes. You gotta be smart to catch these jokes.
I gotta get out of here. Raider Kev says he taught his kids that lesson. When you ask to borrow, you're paying me back. If you ask for something, it's on me. If I want to give. Most definitely. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to those who are,
Thank you,
you lost your mom.
If I went through my bank statements and counted up all the money my kids owe me, it'd clear $100,000 easily. Just off of cash apps. Cash apps.
I have a Jewish friend that says each kid in your home at the end of the day before they leave your home is going to add up to $1 million or more. Now he's including college with that, but he says each kid that you got in your house, they're going to add up to $1 million.
Why'd you feel it necessary to mention he was Jewish?
Well, because they tend to know what they're talking about when it comes to money.
Yeah, I think we need to strike that from the record.
Okay. Then act like I didn't say what I just said for the last 30 seconds. The message right here says Morgan is the new school D on what's happening. Yeah, no question. No question.
Force is strong in that one, man. I'm telling you.
And she'll sometimes say, so Dad, I want to say something to you, but I want to make sure I can get permission before I say it.
She's very smart. She's very smart.
Right. And then I'll be like, baby, say what you need to say. And she'll typically challenge somebody or something that they've asked one of the kids to do after she's got permission to speak.
You know the force is strong when she's already got pro baseball scouts coming to watch her Little League games, man.
Fact.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Jelani, the Wait a Minute show. We appreciate you, Jelani, JB from the D. Outstanding job, man. That Chop It Up segment is going to be huge. I really, really like it. Shouts out to our family, our cousin, our people, our neighbor, Shereice Williams. She sent me the website. I told you guys about it. ShereiceWilliams.com. It is spelled CHARECE Williams.com. She's got a lot of good things going on. She says she would love to chop it up whenever time allows or whenever we need her. Just give her a call. Appreciate you, Shereice. You did a great job. Arley Wood gets an A+ today. Tree gets an A+ today. Everybody that came out and showed up for the Patron event at Sauce this Tuesday for Cinco de Mayo, y'all get an A+. Thank you very much. Y'all represented. A couple of the people that make decisions around there was like, goddamn, on a Tuesday? I said, yeah, we'll do it on a Sunday if you pull up. We'll do it on a Monday if you pull up. We'll do it on a Wednesday. We can fill it up just like this. So shouts out to all of y'all that showed love.
They actually got a little space in the back of the spot that I didn't realize was there.
Yeah. Yep.
Dope. Yeah.
And I was told a while back that they're going to put a rooftop on it.
Damn.
But that's neither here nor there. Shouts out to everybody there. I think I give everybody the shout out. So everybody that's in the chat, thank you for the commentary. Y'all created conversation. We appreciate it. And for everybody that gave super chat, God bless you for blessing us to do what we do, because it's because of you and the super chat that has allowed this platform to continue to build, and we're building. Big things are popping. Last but not least, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love, because that's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. We'll see y'all on Monday. Be careful in those streets. Hold the wheel, no drinking, no driving, so we can see you on Monday at 6:30 for the meeting or at 7 for the show called the Two Live Stews Experience. Thank you.
Peace.
Thank you. I hope Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion have a great weekend too.
Yeah. I'm sure they are, man.
Damn right.
I'm sure they are.
Got people buying you